In that case, gentlemen,
Unless Sean wants to record the TNT.
Frankie, are you ready?
Yeah.
Jeff,
Oh,
Jacob,
Hi.
James,
I guess so.
and Mike.
why did you all not tell me Tiberius died?
Come
He
on.
didn't die.
Okay, well, left.
I mean, depends on what episode you're in. You're welcome.
Does he, like, come back or something?
Let's go ahead and
Something
bring
like
us
that.
into the game.
Something like
Because,
that.
like, the episode I'm on is the episode... I
Mike?
just finished the...
Let's go ahead and bring us
Stop.
into the
I'm
game.
gonna shut up and go, bye.
When last we left our heroes, they had finished smiting the undead fallen paladin Soth in the city of Bladoon, freeing its council, freeing the last remaining council member, really, to elect a new council of people more willing to assist, people willing to fight Strahd with you. In doing so, you earned a welcome respite, which you used very wisely. You spent some time researching the newly resurfaced Champion's Guard, a set of powerful weapons, items, armors that seems to have been more popular of late, especially since a couple of them have been reported to have resurfaced. Learning what you could of them at Bladoon and in the Platinum Archives, you took flight back home to Rarni, where, Grandor, you were instrumental in finishing your tower. Thandon, you had quite a few things to make and fix and produce, and including a very special gun for Bashlock to bring to Margaret Show, who was not well pleased that you brought her a water pistol and broke her service contract with you. Krylos, you visited the Clasp, spoke with them, and arranged to have further business with them. Just what business kind of came to light when they kidnapped Bashlock, beat him for the information they desired, and left him on the street to, luckily enough, be found by Grandor before being dragged off to the Pathiels. It was a bit of a dark moment, come to think of it. Going forthwith to confront first Margaret Show, who had been callous enough to break her service to Beshlock. You met her and started questioning about her and what her real motives were. When it came to light that Esmeralda was not just a handmaiden who had been turned thief, but was at once a member of the Clasp. You saved her after she attempted to telepathically link with Krylos and plead for his aid. And Krylos obliged, removing her from the house show to the Clasp hideout. Unfortunately, Grandor is actually really good at tracking people down, and he found the Clasp hideout, came down, and you confronted the leader of the Clasp sect in this city, Ramus Nathandam.
Yeah, maybe the
The
place that Krylos went wasn't the best idea.
The confrontation started to turn violent, with Ramus unsheathing a massive greatsword with a thud as it hit the floor. Grandor took to action and put him in the bottle.
I still can't believe that happened.
Using the Pokeball of Justice, the
That's its-
members
that is
of
its name.
the members of
Yes.
the class nearby immediately pounced upon you to save their boss, Thandon felling one of them before you escaped.
I thought more than one. Guess
One.
not.
And just at Thandon's hand.
Now they all got hurt, but
Esmeralda pulling Thandon aside for a private conversation before you rushed to the House Pefiel with your quarry. A bit proud of yourselves, but a little bit put out that Francis Pefiel was not enthused that you brought the leader of the class in a bottle to his house.
Although I'm sure he's interested in the flask now.
He might be.
Don't.
But you
let
didn't
I'm
him
not
have
giving
the
it to
flask.
him. Don't worry.
No one said you would give it to
Put
him.
Raphael in the flask.
Oh, it doesn't say its name. Say its name. Ah, come on.
So, you left a little bit less satisfied than you would hope, knowing that Francis Pefiel would be walking the streets in just a few hours. But at
What do you
least
mean?
knowing that you did some modicum
You
of
mean the
justice.
leader of the class?
Yeah, don't you mean Ramos?
Ramos Nathan, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say Raphael's allowed to walk.
Not the same
I was
person.
about to say,
Sorry,
I'm pretty
guys.
sure Pathiel is the most allowed to walk the streets
For
Well, for
now,
now.
for now.
Until
Until-
he dies.
under mysterious circumstances.
Morrigan's justice.
After speaking with Francis Pefiel a little bit on your way out, he bequeathed upon you the knowledge of creating a master sigil, collars, and brooches that you saw. You choosing the illustrious black ram as your house sigil. You know how to create them, and Krylos knows how to enchant them. You also know that the next council meeting will not be for several days, and you may elect a single representative as a minor house to represent your house and your house's wishes through the council. And we're going to pick it up the evening or the morning after that night. Hasn't come up yet, Mike.
I
Frankie's
wasn't
punishment
sure.
hasn't come up yet.
I wasn't sure if you forgot about it or I just wanted to make
I
sure.
haven't, trust me.
Okay.
I don't know what it's
Okay.
going to be yet, but it's going to be fun. Now,
I
gentlemen,
just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if it was supposed to be at the beginning of the session or not.
gentlemen, Rani is yours.
I swear to God, if you would have said roll initiative.
So, alright, where are you? Okay, you're here, roll initiative.
So when is the meeting?
3 days' time.
3 days? Well, I'll come down in my shiny new adamantine armor.
Mhm. It's assumed that you have some sort of like living room / cooking space, but you don't have
Yeah.
a cook or anything yet. You don't have any servants. You don't have anything yet
We're
hired.
gonna settle that soon. We'll probably
We
handle
also
that
need to
today.
get money. I think we're running short on funds.
Oh, by the way, the discussion on how to get guards is also being extended to the cooking staff. They also need to be able to stand in a room with rocks.
They just need to be able. I would think that they need to be able to cook a meal that is acceptable
Well, that
to
too.
Ashlock.
That too, but also be able to fight
They need
Baracus.
to be able to fight Baracus.
Oh God, no one's gonna win. He's a living weapon. He
Yeah.
can't die.
We have to make them be able to fight Baracus.
I mean, I'm sure some of our stone
For 3
golems
rounds.
could fight you.
Is that what you guys would like to do for your first day out of captivity?
Well, I'm gonna go Morden up the new forge.
You got it. It'll take it's a 24-hour spell to
We hold the
sanctify an
competition
area.
in the Coliseum.
Yeah,
It's called
yes.
Halloween.
I will be doing that. I
All
already
right.
have it prepared.
Lovely.
Can you leave a space of non-Moradin for me?
Space of non-Mord.
Maybe the Moradin will do you good.
He doesn't follow the Moradin.
It's a big area. I can't. Sorry.
It's
We combined 2 of the rooms, so basically yes. By the rules, of course. There would be plenty of room in that because you have a forge and chapel, basically.
Good.
Feels
I'll
good.
touch the forge.
Oh no, the forge is part of it.
For 2 room points, you have 2 forges. Okay, God, don't bicker.
Thank you.
Okay.
The one on the right is mine.
Oh no. Oh, no, I already put Moradin symbol on there. That
Is
was
it-
fine.
Is there a line just like separating the room?
yeah,
There
These
might
are
be.
my tongs. These are yours, okay?
like it's a complete mirror, except like one is decked out in Moradin crap, and the other one is like whatever the heck Thandon does,
Gunsmithing stuff.
and it's all bright pink with Thandon inside.
It is
That's the
so
design.
It might
done. Pink and pastels. It brings out your
Perfect.
eyes.
It does.
Alright, so I'm gonna go hollow my place now.
Is there anybody who's gonna cook lunch or breakfast for you guys?
I'll attempt to cook.
Oh god.
Oh God.
I'm gonna attempt to cook.
Did anyone make sure to
Baracus?
check
Crystal's here
if
too,
there
isn't
were
she?
children?
Keep them away from little children.
Thank you.
Hey, oh God. Hey,
That
Baracus,
was pretty
could
good.
you
Yeah?
please make me I don't know, I guess
Survival?
a performance check? Survival check. That's a better one. Let's make a survival check. Let's see if you have food that is... Oh, yeah, okay.
It's a good thing you're a
Um,
halfling, I'm just saying.
I mean,
Yeah,
he,
it
he,
rerolled
he
that
somehow,
one.
he somehow musters up some form of reasonably tasty breakfast. There's even coffee and not a bit of kids.
And there's bacon.
Not an ounce of children, even in the bacon.
You're sure there's no children?
Child bacon.
It is not child bacon.
It's
It's small bacon because it was made by Baracus, but it is not child bacon.
It's actually just like child pig bacon.
Yeah, it's piglet bacon.
Piglet bacon. There you go.
Baracus, I didn't know you could cook.
I didn't know either, so
I pick up like a tiny piece of bacon. It's like, next time, could you make it just bits more bigger?
it's big enough for me.
Let's. I look over to Batchlock.
Who
like-
has a mountain of bacon.
Of course, Crystal is sitting at the table, just with an eye cocked, and she just says phrasing, and continues eating.
Raucous, buddy, you need to make your bacon a lot bigger.
I'll make sure to get you a meat slab next time.
Thanks, buddy.
All right,
More phrasing.
day is ahead of you, gentlemen.
Well,
We
I'm-
know what Grandar is going to do today.
Yeah, I have no other options.
So, hire our guards, make them last a couple rounds with me in the Coliseum.
Not
In the
necessarily doesn't need to be the
Coliseum?
Coliseum.
No, but
There's room outside the tower, right?
we also
There
do
are
have stone
exhibition
Do we have a
gates.
areas.
courtyard?
There are exhibition areas in the Coliseum. You could certainly have just hold open trials at the
And that
Coliseum.
works.
Okay. we
And
can
that
do
would cost money to host them.
Whatever.
Doesn't
Cheapskate.
cost a lot of money to host them, but
Do we have a
you would
courtyard in
need
our
to
tower?
basically
No.
no.
We don't have a
You
courtyard?
would need to basically rent.
Wait,
some
what happened to our platinum? We had like 200.
It
Where
was
is our
used for something. Oh, it was my adamantine.
Oh god.
Y'all are broke,
Yeah,
ain't you?
we're really broke.
Yeah, dude.
Let's
We
get
need to get a
jobs.
job.
Tax season's gonna suck.
Damn right.
We're homeowners now too.
I'm
Oh,
just
no,
gonna
the
take out platinum
taxes.
and make it gold.
You did have one NPC offer you work.
But I don't think he likes us at the moment.
Money talks.
I was gonna say, we put him in a bottle. I tried to beat him up, then we put him in a bottle, and then we killed one of his guards.
To be fair, he didn't see us kill his guard.
But we told him about it.
Really? Who told him about it?
Bandit did.
Even
If
if we
anything,
didn't tell him, his
perhaps
people would
his
tell him.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, guard fights.
Sure, let's have some fun.
It is 10 gold per hour for the fighting pit rental.
Oh god, we only have 160 hours.
Yeah, only.
And of course, you need to pay the guards a month in advance and all that other shit.
I expect this to come from Grandor's personal pocket, since he spent all of our
As
money.
in my 15 gold in my pocket? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so you can do 1 hour.
All right. So you're
How much
heading to the
would I-
fighting pit then.
Well,
Baracus, you'll be
14
entering the
hours.
pit, and you're just going to open up open trials. Anyone who wishes to last 3 rounds with me gets what?
Gets.
Place in our guard.
Yeah. What's our pay rate?
1 silver an hour.
Unconditional
That
love.
wouldn't actually be that horrible.
A big old
An
bastard.
hour is
You're
insane.
That's
And it's
that's
hard
an
to measure.
exorbitant amount. A
Yeah,
silver
that'd be
an
a
hour.
shit ton of money.
So
We could do like a silver a day or 10 silver a
Or we
week.
could do, we could do a gold. Or not a gold, a bi-weekly thing.
20 silver
Bi-weekly-
every 2 weeks per.
Can I do some sort of check to see
hirelings?
what would
A
be,
skilled
thank you.
hireling, which is what a guard would be, is 2 gold per day. That's expensive. Oh, here we go, soldiers. Oh, ooh.
Even
Trained in
more.
ways of battle, even more. Let's say 2 gold per day is for a skilled guard.
Ooh,
If you're going to be putting them on the
it'll be worth it. We'll make money.
We
It's
do
fine.
have 3 stone golems.
you do have 3 stone golems.
Yeah.
So
we
how
only
many
have
guards
like
do
3
we need?
guards.
For the tower, we probably only need like 4 guards to be on rotation.
I'd like to have 4 guards at all times on watch, at least.
Well, we have the 4 guards and the stone golems.
Like, there'd be 3 shifts, a morning, afternoon, and night. We can't have just 4 guards. That's insane.
It's just really expensive. That's why it's. How much money
Yeah,
do we make out of
we
a
have 3
thing?
We have 3 golems, so we'll have 1 golem on each shift and 6 other
Well,
guards.
it's not like golems need sleep.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
they'll each be on a shift.
6 guards works, I guess.
Yeah, so 2 per shift with 1 golem each.
That works.
All right.
If we can even get 6 guards.
It'll take all day, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find some reasonable fighting men. And
Oh, we don't actually have to
Baracus?
fight them.
Oh, no, you do.
you
Okay,
do.
Good.
Would you like to go to a map, or do you want to fight out here?
Why
If you go to
don't
a map, we have to live with that.
What's the problem with the map?
Yeah, what's the problem with that?
Nothing wrong with the map. Let's do it. If you die in the fighting pits, you die for real.
Oh no. It's okay, I won't
He's
die.
only got 12 key points.
It's okay. We're just gonna have Irina show up.
I mean, you can't interrupt the fights.
Yeah, she's honorable, apparently.
Well, no, like she's gonna show up as a contestant and just kill me.
That'd be
I don't
funny.
think that's gonna happen.
Be funny
It would
though.
be pretty
It'd be
funny.
funny, but it's not gonna.
It'd be funny, but yeah, I'd be sad.
Okay, Baracus, why don't you go ahead and roll me an initiative real quick?
Can I roll for him with initiative?
Nope.
There.
All right. Your
Wait.
Got it.
your opponent is gonna go first. And he's gonna walk up and he's gonna crossbow you in the face.
I'm gonna catch it with
Okay.
my deflect missiles.
Go for it.
1d10 plus 5 plus 12. So
That's a lot of plus.
1d10 plus 17. So 26 damage
Okay.
off whatever the heck would
He
hit.
would do 9 damage to you, but you catch it, and you can choose to throw it back as a missile projectile attack.
Yeah, I'll throw it
We're not
back.
trying to kill him. Just remind.
Yeah, but he has to try to survive rounds.
It's
Mhm.
true. Oh, you still have to beat him up. I have to throw.
I'm gonna
Sure.
throw his own dart at him. I don't care.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You're gonna kill him.
Okay.
You'd be just throwing the dart back, so you have to actually make an attack at it. with it.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the
I
attack roll for
click
that
dart.
is.
And that'll do a melee. It'll do a
I
ranged
don't
attack.
have a dart.
Then do D20 plus Dex plus proficiency.
I don't know how you don't have a dart. Monks start out with darts.
He probably removed it out of his thing when he realized he only used staffs.
Yeah.
And he used staffs that he hit things with and healed himself off of. And now he can't. Isn't that lovely?
It's from some pretty dark shade. All right.
Yeah, I know. That hits.
I thought you were
Alright.
saying go ahead like it's my turn. That's why I
Alright.
was.
Now it is your turn, though.
Okay, hello, friend.
Non-lethal.
I mean, alright. There's
That
the
hits.
one.
He's down.
Oh, okay.
He was not the bandit you were looking for. Alright.
I
Stepping
mean,
back.
eventually I won't have keys, so. Well, I mean, I get him back on short rest, so I don't know how long in between the fights are.
Sean is just.
So
Sean
here's
has
the
to
deal,
go,
guys.
right?
Here's the deal. Here's how this is going to work, Baracus.
Okay.
You're going to fight stronger and stronger enemies that I throw at you. The more you defeat before going down, the stronger your guards are going to be because your guards will be those NPCs, okay?
Okay. So,
Alright.
are there rests in between or no? Probably not, because we have
Nope.
short amount of time.
This is going to be a gauntlet for you to go off of, okay?
Okay.
It's a shame we don't have a bard.
So if you can knock these guys out before they knock you out, you just keep getting more and more powerful things to throw at you, okay?
So do I reroll initiative now, or?
No, you're gonna go probably just ahead of the captain? I don't know. Oh shit, I didn't click a thing.
Yeah, you. Well,
That's a
I mean,
23.
yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't click his thing. But okay,
I was gonna
let's
say,
add a turn.
like, it's a new fight, so.
Okay, roll initiative then.
That's better.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go, yeah.
See?
Alright, you act first.
And now I'm gonna figure out if this is actually. Yeah. Okay.
When he
You
does
rolled
the best he
publicly,
can do.
So there you go.
He
Hello,
does the best he
friend.
can do, but it isn't enough.
Uh,
Boop. Boop.
will hit. 14. That will also hit.
Boop.
8. That will also hit for another 8. Okay.
He has disadvantage at his first at an attack until it hits me.
Huh?
Disadvantage at attacks until he hits me because of my
That's
cloak.
true. What's your AC again? 18?
My AC is 18.
He missed.
Cool.
And he
Wow.
missed.
Cool.
This is not the guard we're looking
And I
for.
think that hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that
So
hit.
that's 6 damage.
Okay.
And that is his turn. He's going to be all like, ha! And that's his turn.
Okay. Boop.
Oh
Ow.
god.
Nice.
Boop.
Nice.
Jesus, dude.
The damages are real, dude.
They are,
Nope.
man. Dude, that was a bad roll, and I think he
And
stole.
That one
Did
will
that
also
hit?
hit, yeah.
Yeah, I think he still hit him.
It's got a low AC.
I haven't
Yeah.
even been using my keyboard for the attacks.
Alright, he's having problems right now, and...
He feels
Oh, wait,
bad
no,
about
he's
it.
going to use that. Alright, let's see the... Alright,
Yeah,
he's going to actually
it's
parry that last one. Because that's the first one was actually close. Alright, so he parries that one.
I don't know what that says about.
gives
Parry
him
adds
plus
2
2
to his
to-
AC, so he basically blocks it.
Okay, so disadvantage
Wackety.
again.
Damn it.
So miss,
Damn it.
miss,
Damn it.
miss. Yes.
I accidentally slammed with the scimitar, but it's the same plus to hit, so yeah. He missed all 3 times. He just can't hit you.
Nope.
You know, it's the eye patch. He doesn't need an eye patch, so it's just like he's just wearing it for show, and it's fucking with him, and it does.
Boop.
He's definitely dead soon, right?
Knock him the. No, you don't have advantage. So, oh no, it's 15. So yeah, even the parry wouldn't do it.
Boop,
Bye.
boop.
Boop 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 boop.
All right.
And another
I'm
enemy
interested
is
in what he's
slain.
gonna throw. You know.
I'm gonna guess I don't get my hit. Oh wait, no, I can do a magical thing. A fun thing. It's called Touch of
Before-
Death.
Oh,
Because I killed-
Jeff!
So I just want to make sure I don't.
Actually, it relies on
separate
having
hit
killed
points.
someone.
Let me check something on this guy. Is
Okay,
he
I didn't
too
kill
high?
him.
Oh,
but I
yeah,
want
he's
to
too high.
know,
He'll be.
Would I still be able to get my Touch of Death out of that
I don't know what your touch of death is.
whenever? Here, I'll just link it.
Take it.
Sean,
Just
give him
take
a hobgoblin.
Yeah. You really want hobgoblins as your?
No.
I mean,
Oh,
they're
no, it's
kind
just
of
whenever
evil
I
in
reduce the
here.
creature.
They are kind of evil.
Well, I already did that. Fine. Wisdom modifier plus monk level. So 14 temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Take it.
So 1, 2, 3.
I'm trying to. I'm looking through my monster manual for ideas
14.
because I'm curious.
Here we go.
I'm
Make
just
him fight
thinking.
You want
Bug.
monsters defending us?
I mean, no, but
Not monsters, but you know.
there's different NPCs in the
yeah.
monster manual.
I do it.
I don't know, dude. You may
who's
just
our
have to start
next
making
person?
stuff up.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to pull up. I'm trying to
Who's our
figure out who
next
I'm
thing
going to
to fight?
bring out. This. I don't want to power spike you too much and just have you get stomped. Oh no, I know exactly because I've already got them figured out.
The ninjas from the class.
How'd you
That
know?
actually is it, by the way.
Oh shit.
No. I think they're actually a little bit higher of a jump in danger than this guy.
So I'm gonna
Well,
fight
I
something
gave
else
them
before the
buffed
ninja.
health. Who have I given buffed health? I didn't give him buffed health. No, he's not. You're not gonna fight him. You're gonna fight him.
No.
Oh, okay.
One of the guards
Um,
from Pathiel looking for a new friend.
He's just like, nope, I'm done with Raphael.
He's on his day off. He's looking for he's looking to move himself up in the world, be a guard captain instead of a guardsman. You know?
So initiatives again?
You're gonna go ahead and go first on this one, I think.
Nope.
Oh, nope. He's gonna go first. Okay. So he unlimbers his rifle. He takes it carefully.
Okay, I'm gonna catch that.
Okay. It does count as a projectile.
It's gonna be an intense catch.
Yep.
Slasher 1d10 plus 17.
It's actually not that hard for him to catch it. Oh, not if you do that.
I still reduced the damage by that.
You do reduce the damage by that much. So well done.
So I'll take
You
5.
go to catch it, but it sticks in your hand a little bit and you have to pluck it out. And he reloads.
Attacks
And
again.
no, he only has 2. That's his turn.
Okay.
Oh, he has to reload with his other.
Hi, friend.
Hmm.
Boop boop.
Oh, crit. Oh, no.
Oh, not a crit. First one hits, second one misses.
And
Get up. There you go. What's this? Hold on. This. Okay. And key point. Okay. Both hit. One is 11 and 7. Cool.
wait a minute. Okay, yeah, it was 23 both times. Never mind. Just wanted to make sure that I wasn't looking at a thing.
Okay. Is that it for you?
That is it for me.
Okay. Drops his rifle to the ground and grabs a short sword to start stabbing you. Stabby.
Miss.
2. And stabby
Miss.
also misses.
Was it just 2?
Yeah, he grabs his rifle and moves off to the side over here.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Hi, friend. I'm here again.
I see.
Boop, boop. And
First one hits, second one misses.
that's it.
Alright. He's going to even out the disadvantage and just shoot you in the face with his rifle.
Dang it.
17, I think, because it'd still be a disadvantage because you're cloak, right?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
my
it's
cloak
double
is a
disadvantage.
Yeah,
It's double
so-
disadvantage.
There's no such thing as double disadvantage.
Well, it
Oh,
can't
no,
get
yeah,
to-
it would be even. I'm sorry, so it's 18
Okay,
because he evened
well,
it out.
I'm
Okay,
going
yes.
to catch it with my reaction.
Point blank. Whacha! There can only be one.
Catch it
He's-
with the reaction.
You
I caught
literally
it.
can't.
Oh, yeah, you caught it.
I
You can throw
will
it back
just
at
catch it.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't feel like throwing it back.
Okay.
I don't
Hey,
want
you
to
have a
waste all
bullet
my
now.
key points.
Can he add a bullet into his inventory?
You have, it's an expended bullet, so basically it's a small hunk of lead.
Oh,
I'll take
then
it.
never mind.
I'll take it.
Go.
But he reloads and you're up.
Okay. Boop boop.
Hits and hits.
How is
You
this
are
guy
proud.
looking?
They have a lot. Dude, the power's a spike, dude. And I'll call that enough. Yeah. Rifleman's out. You are looking pretty much unscathed.
Yup. I still have temp HP.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
But
you're gonna fight
Like,
Wait,
his-
I'm
someone
gonna
this
else.
guy's
renew that
captain-
temp HP. I'm gonna
this-
renew that temp HP. 'cause
Okay.
I took him down again.
That guy's boss saw his mate go down so easy that he had to step in and defend his friend's honor. And you'll be going up against one of the Stone Guard captains now.
Oh boy.
Good roll.
Alrighty. Hi, friend.
Hello.
I'm gonna hit you in the face now.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Oh, yeah, you did.
did.
I'm going to hex him because I can.
Okay.
And then punch him again.
All right. What's the hex that you're going off of?
What do you
That
mean?
misses. And what's the
Status
hex that you're
advantage.
going off of?
Like the
What?
hex that I'm going off of?
Ability checks made with your chosen ability. What ability?
Oh! I didn't even realize that.
Okay.
Strength, because he seems strong.
It's ability check, not attacks.
I
Okay.
know, but still.
Strength. Okay.
If he tries
You
to
could
grab
save a
me.
grapple.
Okay,
I could
yep.
save a grapple, yeah.
All right. He's gonna go, and he's not trying to grab you. He is trying to greatsword you.
Oh,
Fair
I
enough.
also have to add concentration. Disadvantage.
Rip.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Disadvantage. Oh, hit.
Is he? Oh, he looks like a large creature because of how small Brachus is.
Maracus is tiny. Was that it for him?
Mhm.
Okay.
We may
I
have
just-
misjudged how strong he is.
Yeah, this may have been a
This
mistake.
may have been a mistake.
The 18 hits. 9 bludgeoning.
Plus the inner necrotic.
Plus 3, so minus 3 on top of that.
And
Alright.
punch again.
The second attack misses. The punch is not a weapon. Wait,
It's
no,
like it
because
counts
your
as a
fists
magic
count as
weapon.
magical weapons.
Yeah, they do. So,
Your fists count as magical weapons, so okay, fine. Alright.
That's me.
He's gonna... Yeah,
Maybe we shouldn't have made them fight me.
Should have made the fight Jeff so that Jeff could just run away.
Okay, the knight's gonna go up again.
Hi, friend.
And he's going to cast something on himself.
Here comes the smite. Nope.
Yes.
That does miss.
That does.
That
Yeah.
hits.
I'm curious what he cast. I'm assuming Searing Smite. Oh,
Oh yeah, of course, it's a smite.
Oh yeah, Searing
So-
Smite.
yeah.
So that is 16 slashing and 16 fire damage to you.
Oh, is that a buff Searing Smite?
And yeah, and you're on fire.
Ow.
First attack, whoever's eating, whatever they're eating.
How does I not be on fire?
You have to spend an action to put yourself out, or you just take a d8 of damage on your... Or d6, because I gave him a shitty one. A d6 of damage on your turn if you don't put yourself out. So, I'll roll that. You take an extra fire damage, because you're on fire. You can choose to kill the knight, or use your action to put the fire out.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm just gonna go and to murder him.
Okay. He doesn't look hurt. I bamboozled you. There's 13.
You did bamboozle me, but that's okay.
Minus 4. The other two hit. Miss.
And I'll make sure I hit him again.
Key point. Flurry of blows. That will do lovely damage to his face. 20 points. And another 6 on the hex.
That's
Nicely done. Alright, he's starting to look a little bit hurt, but he's not going to stop. He's going to go in for more stabby stabs. At disadvantage. So miss and a miss.
I'm looking forward to our ancient dragon guards.
And he's going to put yeah, I know, right? He's
As
gonna
am I.
he's gonna put his hand to his chest. What is his?
Can I fight him and have him get a guard of me?
just multiple Thandons.
Alright, Baracus.
Alright, Baracus is going to go boop boop boop.
Boop 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 boop. Okay. Oh my. Alright.
Is he still
Alright.
alive?
Probably? Yeah, he is.
Okay, I'll boop
He's
him
got
one more
30 hit
time.
points. He's fine.
I'll boop him one more time.
Okay, booping him again. Alright, that's another 10. Okay. He's pissed.
He is not a happy guard.
No, he's not a happy guard. So he's going to... no, he can do more damage this way. So he's going to tap his chest again, cast a spell on himself, and go after it. Ooh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Games is just if I can beat them. Miss.
Mhm. I figured instead of having you fight 6 guards in and out and everything, you might as well get the most strong guards as you can get, so...
Yeah,
This is
but
much
we're
more
don't
going
fun.
to get ancient dragons.
I don't think you're going to get Ancient Dragons.
No, I don't think we're gonna get ancient dragons. But I am gonna beat the crap out of this guard.
Oh yeah, you are.
You're right, we might get a Tarask.
Miss, hit, and enough. Alright.
Yay! I'm gonna get my 17 more HP.
Yeah, wow. That's making a lot of changes.
Hooray! Touch
That
of
is-
death.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
Great touch
actually.
of
I
death.
don't. I usually don't ever deal the final blow.
Mm. Alright.
All right.
Who even needs Sculptius staff?
Hex is on a creature, right? And not just
You can move it as a bonus. Is it like Hunter's Mark like that? I'm not sure it is. Where you can move it as a bonus action.
I
With the
it does
target
not say I can
dies.
move it.
I don't know.
Did I?
It's a Sean thing, I guess.
If I can't tell you,
I'm
roll.
thinking of another thing.
Hex, you can't move.
Okay, so no hex. Baracus taking down everything. Baracus is
Yeah,
gonna hop
pretty
on his
much.
room for this fight.
The crowd boos at you.
Okay, fine, I'll get off my broom. I like that I've drawn a crowd now.
I mean, yeah.
You're dismantling everyone you've met.
You are a halfling defeating every single
I'm just killing
guard that
everybody.
walks in.
I'm not actually killing them though, because it's all
Yeah.
illegal. But I'm still beating the shit out of everybody. Sean doesn't know what to make me fight now.
I'm finding something. I don't want to. I don't want to throw the thing that I was initially thinking of throwing at you. If you beat that guy, but now I might and just
Soft.
have him be. No, I think I might.
Oh god,
Yeah,
no,
this
don't
is-
make me
I
fight
think
now.
that'd be fun
Oh, a Minotaur!
Ooh!
if you had Minotaur guards.
Don't get gored.
Don't get gored. That's
dang it.
that's one way
It's
of
like
putting
90
it. Yeah.
damage.
These guys
90
aren't nor
damage?
this as they say. This one ain't your typical Minotaur.
Okay, I am gonna be on my broom for this one.
Okay.
The crowd can be sad. I'm gonna be on my broom.
Okay. All right, you're first to
Yeah.
ask.
I go first. Okay. Jacob's like, no, we want to be able to have him as a card. Alright. I'm going to play 10 feet. How tall is this guy?
Let me find out. He
Like
is.
11 to 12, probably.
He's a large creature.
Because I want to be able to like get out of his range in the air, but like be kind of close to him.
If you're kind of close to him, you're gonna get great axe.
Okay, fine. I'll be here.
Okay.
20 feet in the air?
Okay.
Is that high enough to be out of his range?
Not really.
Fine, 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
That better be out of his range.
Okay.
Unless he's throwing the great axe.
Okay.
And pew. Pew.
Okay. That'll hit.
That's actually a good bit of damage. That is my turn.
Okay. He takes something off of his back.
I swear to
And-
God, if he starts flying.
No,
That would have
he's
been
not about to
hilarious.
start flying.
He's gonna throw something at me though. He's got a hand axe.
No, it's not a hand axe. It's a
So-
ballista.
Okay, I'm gonna try to catch it.
Okay.
Or at least reduce the damage by 21.
Okay.
Oh shit!
You get disadvantage on the attack.
Oh my
Oh
god.
wait, no, the attack was wrong. Hold on, I didn't set that up right. It uses his.
So, that's not right?
No, it should be more, so it hit anyway. There you go. It uses his. There you go. And there you go. So it's actually 4 more damage.
That's a heavy hit.
Okay. No, not 31, Jacob.
Thank you,
A lot
Jacob,
more than
for
Mhm.
doing the math of 27 plus 4.
I am, as it is a siege weapon, going to ask you to make a dexterity save. DC equal to the damage taken.
So 10?
Yeah, but you're fine.
I'm fine.
Wow.
And you're also up.
Good roll.
Okay, so this dude is strong. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fly down up to him because we
Okay.
can.
Okay.
Oh, just stunning strike.
We did want
again.
siege equipment.
It's true.
But no, I want to make sure. I want to make sure that I'm using strike because I'm gonna use that.
What are we doing, Baracus?
I'm sorry, I was checking
Alright.
something.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna try and make me pick something not
Okay.
just a Minotaur, huh?
So I booped him. It didn't hit.
No, it didn't.
I'm gonna boop him again. Did that hit?
That one did. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna stunning strike him.
Okay.
That's what I was
Can you
looking
link
at.
stunning strike for me? I think it's a con save.
It is a con save.
Con save.
What's the DC on the con? Ooh. What's the DC on that con save?
It doesn't tell me.
It'll be 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
8 plus 4 plus 2, so 14. He makes it.
Okay.
Then I will bonus action distance and fly back up into the air again.
Okay, he's going to use his reaction to swing his great axe.
He has
At you?
Sentinel?
It's a reaction. Everyone has it. And step of the wind. You're right. I'm sorry.
I told you I disengaged.
I'm sorry.
You should have gave him Sentinel feet.
That's why I was like, oh god,
I'm
he
not
has
gonna give him
Sentinel.
Sentinel. Fine. Alright, the Minotaur reloads his ballista. You're up again.
Okay, wash, rinse, repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Pew, pew. I'm gonna attempt to stunning strike him again.
Alright, they both hit. Minus 11. Minus 8. And you want to stunning strike him again. Come on.
Yeah! Wait, no.
Meat to beat.
God dang it. I was close. I guess I'll go back to where I was, because I can't
Again with the
exactly...
disengaginess.
Yeah.
Alright. The Minotaur does not fire his ballista at you.
He doesn't?
No.
Okay. He's ready in action. Why are you disappointing, Dad? Stare me.
The crowd is significantly disappointed with you for getting up in the air.
I'm sorry.
It's a fighting pit, not a bitching around pit, sir.
Hi, friends. I get hit in the face, don't I?
Yes,
They all want the Raven King back.
Oh, come on. Why can't I have... Or two more AC?
Mm.
Minus 22.
Do you like the new name?
Disappointed crowd stare.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. And smack.
Smash.
I will hex him. Second
Alright.
time of the day.
He is so hexed.
And also a stunning strike.
Okay. All the things. Yeah. Is stunning strike just as
Stunning
when you
strike
make an
is whenever
attack,
I
or
hit. When I hit with a melee
cool.
attack.
So stunning strike. Check. He was gonna fail one eventually. He
Yay.
is stunned.
And then do that. Whenever stunned, he can't take
Alright.
reactions.
He can't do anything.
Okay.
He's stunned for his turn.
So we're gonna just back up a little bit because I'm also gonna get off the so I don't get bitched at. but
Yeah. He is. Yeah, he was.
I am
so
gonna
he
back up
was
a little bit.
stunned, and it is your turn again.
Okay. I didn't know if he was gonna break the stun or something like that. Boop boop. Boop.
All of the attacks. Okay. Okay. Hits. 12 hits. 13 does not. 14 does not.
Boop.
Um.
Boop.
Did you walk away from him?
Well, is he still stunned?
No. Did you stun him again?
Okay, well, you didn't tell me that he wasn't stunned.
Is it until your turn?
Oh, I'm stupid. I will attempt to stun him again.
Read it. Is it the end of his turn or the end of your turn?
Oh, end of my next turn. Yeah. So.
All right. So he is still stunned then.
Okay. So.
Yeah, you could have just walked away without taking an attack.
Walking away a little bit
Okay.
and giving myself the key point back because I was going to attempt to start again.
Okay. Done.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yes.
No?
Oh wait, no. I already used my bonus action. Never mind.
Okay. The Minotaur smiles, puts his head down, and charges forward.
Can I make a dex save? Okay, he's here. What now? What do?
Well, let's find out.
Damn it.
Scores the shit out of you.
Web.
He's just waiting for me. How is the Minotaur even looking after I've been hitting him? And
Bloodied.
okay. Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pew pew.
Hit.
Disengage. And 55 feet away, so let me get out the measure. Okay, that's 40. 55. There we go.
Okay.
I can't actually get all the way away. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can't get all the way away. Because I'm pretty sure you can, like, charge
You know
60
how
feet.
gore attacks work?
Oh, wait, isn't the farther away you go?
No. He doesn't need to use his attack action for it. He can dash and do it.
Oh. I'd still rather do that, though.
Okay.
Because it's either that or he attacks a lot, right?
He only attacked once when he attacked before.
Oh, well then I will just take a dodge. So if he... No, I won't, because I don't need to.
Alright.
Shit. Did
Are we
I...
just gonna...
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
just gonna attack.
Okay, L.
And the Minotaur is done with his turn.
Eh.
First two hit. What a weak sauce round for you.
Yeah,
Well, actually, that one wasn't bad. That's 16. That's good.
alright.
He's looking rough.
Alright. We
Shut
got
up, Alexa.
we got 2 deaths that we can survive.
Okay. Well, one of them might be coming right now! Weapony.
Yeah, so now
Ready,
we're
key
at
point?
1. Yes, key point.
Okay, you're up.
Boop, boop, boop.
And you soloed a buffed up Minotaur.
Congrats.
No, I'm gonna die to whatever the heck's next.
Whatever the heck's next, you can just say, if you're more powerful than him, you're just tired.
I do it. What is next?
Honestly,
What do you have that's stronger than a Minotaur?
in my guard folder, evil guys.
I do
Let's see.
it.
2 buffed up minotaurs. 2-headed minotaurs.
All right. Let's see who we've got. I mean, there are these,
I mean,
but they're not here. They're not in
No.
Rarney.
I do it.
I think I'm just going to bring out. Fuck, I don't. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we'll bring out this guy. Here we go.
Is
Yeah.
it Marto?
No, this is Shulavan.
Hmm.
Or someone like him. And let's just go ahead and say he's got 160 hit points, and he has a bad attitude with guiding bolts.
I think you're dead.
Okay. Yeah, then I will not survive that fight because
Okay.
I wasn't allowed any breaks.
Let's say that you have somewhat fitting badass clerics on your team for.
Alright, well, I am basically done for the day.
Are they clerics of Moradin, though?
I guess that's up to you guys.
I'm sure Grander would prefer that.
I'm sure other members of the party would not.
Clerics of Cthulhu.
I'm sure that I'd have to kill you.
Clerics of Yggdrasil.
They are, as far as defense, each one of them counts as basically 10 normal guards. So you don't have to hire more than a couple per guard thing, and you're basically covered, and you do
Yeah,
not need to
so
worry about things.
6
So
guards
that was-
plus the 3 golems. It's
But yeah,
fine.
I kind of kicked everybody's ass.
Yeah, you did.
The best part is I wasn't even at my shape when I was fighting that Minotaur.
Yeah, you were beat up.
So
I don't know
guess
how
I'm stronger
the fight would
than
have just gone a lot longer if you didn't land with that Minotaur. Because he didn't have.
I had one
Great
key point
opportunity.
left, so
Yeah. Okay. Move all turns. Clear the turn order. Clear that.
I'm sorry, Sean, that I killed all your things.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna have to send a couple of ancient black dragons to destroy your fort later.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what? I'm just kidding. So
Or is he?
you
Ancient
you
green
have
dragon.
They're all ancient red
some
dragons.
you have some very powerful guardsmen. Some, and you know what? They're pretty good cooks too. A couple of unskilled workers just to keep the place cleaned up, and you are in good shape. Except for money, which you're short of.
Yeah, we need money. Didn't you say there was like that caravel thing would help?
The Caravansary?
Yeah.
The caravansary will help.
How does that?
Actually,
income
it's open, so this will be the first day that it's open.
We should
I'm
see
gonna
what's
go
in
ahead
there.
and roll some things for you guys. See what's in there. So, first of all, let's bring up the book.
We have our own branch of Willards,
No.
and we tell them not to leave.
Carlos will make 100 platinum donation into the party loot.
Carlos has 100 platinum.
I have more than that.
What the? Where'd you get all the money?
Friendly NPCs.
Now there's no platinum there.
I transferred it to gold.
Caravansary is
Here, I'll add the
20
100 platinum
GP10
there.
to 2D10.
Already
every
adding it,
30
don't touch it.
days.
Oh,
The
okay.
caravansary generates 20 GP plus times
Okay,
2D10
that's fair.
every 30 days. So it's not a lot of gold. And it's
We'll
certainly
use that
not,
to pay the guards.
it's not enough.
It's not enough.
And alright, so here's how you can make enough money. If you agree that whenever you're not using your forge, you can either hire it out or have someone hired by you to work there as a skilled blacksmith to create goods. they can then sell the goods and make money. So your forge can make money too. And I figure the forge plus the caravansary, 15. Yeah,
If we're doing that, only Jacob's forge is getting used. Mine's untouched. I call it that.
Okay. But you're missing out on another 15 GP times 1d10.
Yeah, but it's my forge. I don't want people touching it.
Okay. That cuts your costs down to a lot.
Is it still going to be enough to be able to pay all the?
You know what? Yeah. Let's just say it is.
Because
It's fine.
that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to
The
make
overall
it
forge.
sustainable.
So it's you're trying to make it sustaining. Then okay, yeah. We can call it self-sustaining after you have setup costs for your forge. So that'd be about 400 gold.
We can front that.
You front the 400 for the setup costs for the forge works, and you should be okay.
We're good.
Now the fun part
I need the
is
party
me
mode
rolling the random merchants.
Jamal shows up.
Just for fun, can you do that publicly, even though we don't know what it is?
Sure. If the damn thing will load, there we go.
We should totally get
All
Jamal.
right, so you have 3 random merchants.
Hopefully they're all legendary.
None of them are legendary.
Darn it.
You have a tools merchant, a jewelry and gems merchant, and an alcohol and refreshment merchant this week.
Ooh.
Quality. Your tools merchant, not great. Atrocious. In fact. Your gems merchant, however, is excellent. And your alcohol and refreshments merchant is good. So, let's say the tools guy, he had a really bad week last week, and he doesn't have a lot in stock. In fact, if you look at it really basically, he literally has a bucket and a shovel, and there's a hole in the bucket. The alcohol and refreshments merchant does have quite a few things for sale. Finest of rums, meads. He's got hot chocolate bashlock. It's right there listed. I swear to God, hot chocolate. He has exotic coffees. Nothing of like dwarven make. He doesn't have dwarven ale. He doesn't have dwarven coffee. He doesn't have any special teas or anything. But vodka, tequila, rum,
Good.
mead, anything that you guys are looking for picking up and stocking up. The fine vodka that he has is 8 gold a bottle.
Done.
Done.
For my personal loot, it's fine.
You got it. He has little special packets of hot chocolate at 1 silver a piece. If he wants any, if Bashlock, you want any hot chocolate?
Sure.
Jeff?
Is the Bashlock getting hot chocolate?
Yep.
It's 1 silver a piece for a little packet for him. They're like you rip them open, you put it into a hot cup of water, and stir
I
it up.
hope no one thinks they're getting any of that vodka.
I will buy some. You said there was mead and crap, right?
There's mead. There's exotic coffee. There's brandy. There's rum.
Rax doesn't drink coffee, so I'll just buy.
Okay.
I'll just buy
A good
some
mead.
Yeah.
Mead goes for 1 silver for a head mug. So like 1 use per silver. If you're up for it. But don't blow your loads, gentlemen, because if you're not interested in anything else that the alcohol and refreshment merchant has to offer, there is the jewelry and gems merchant, who is, as we say, excellent. Sitting forward, he has some of the most amazing things that you've ever seen. Well out of your price range right now, but many of them quite nice. There's a gem that shines unnaturally brightly. A medallion that, when you pick it up, allows you to hear the thoughts of those around you. Elegant signet rings, made to order. Brooch said to protect those who wear it. Not the brooches like those in Rarney, but one.
Have we gotten Bashlock one of those, by the way?
You have not built anything yet. He does have all manner of exotic metals and things like that you might need to create those items, and could sell you at the rate of about 100 gold for a specialty for a. I think probably 150 for everything you're going to need to make everything for everybody, if you're going to make them yourself. Is that reasonable?
Sure.
Because you have to have for
the special thing for
your master sigil, you have to have about 100 gold worth of precious metals and a gem to cut, which I think you do. If not, he has gems. 50 gold each for an uncommon type of gem.
I mean, I have.
He has diamonds.
Diamonds.
I don't know if I'd use a diamond for that though. His gems that are designed for.
Oh, dude, I have a bag of gems that we found.
Yo, we never do things with the beans.
He would most certainly. You have a few days. He would most certainly enjoy bartering with you over those gems.
I mean, all you said was a bag of 300 gold piece gems.
Don't even sell them. We use those.
300 gold pieces worth of gems. You look at it, and if you want to look at it, there are 8 of them, which could be used. 1 for your primary sigil, and then 7 more for any form of collar or brooch that you want to create. The other ones would be too small for this purpose.
So
Okay.
the rest
Could be sold back.
Okay, I would sell them back then.
Okay, he will take 150 for all of those gems that you're selling back.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Okay.
And that went into my personal funds. Although I'll probably end up giving a lot of it back. That's what I normally do with my stupid personal funds. That's why I only had 15 gold.
Anyone interested in an elemental gem? Ring of protection? Brooch of shielding? Medallion of thoughts.
Dude, my attunement slots are full enough as it.
Oh wait, yeah, I think I'm full on attunement.
Ring invisibility. Rifle. And I had another one.
The cloak.
Or the
my goggles, my cloak, and my amulet.
The wing.
Slime setup.
I mean,
I have my shield.
I don't even know how much the brooch would be.
Bashlock probably could carry another one.
My shield, my boots, and my cloak. That's what it is.
I still have that stupid amulet.
Oh, the signet ring. By the way, the signet ring made to order would only be about 5 gold. If anybody wants a.
We could all get house rings.
It wouldn't mean anything, but a signet ring can also be used to seal letters.
Well, we'll get one for the house because we may end up needing it.
I will buy one too.
To match.
Show off. I like it.
I mean, of course I'm gonna wear it.
I bought one as well.
All right, so the 2 of these got it. All right, that's 5 gold each. All right, and he makes those to order on site.
Cool.
Does anyone have an open attunement slot?
No.
I do not, but I can get rid of my amulet. I can give that to someone else if they want it.
Does my circlet of persuasion count as
yes.
Proof against protection?
Carlos could use that. Proof against detection?
All my things are filled though.
I mean,
Jeff, how you doing?
circlet of persuasion is good, but Jeff, what are your
Jeff, I
teammates?
think, only has 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He has his sword and other stuff.
He has a +2 sword, and then I think only a cloak of something, right?
We've been alive.
I don't think he is alive.
How like Rog, he fell asleep because you were shopping.
Yes.
I'm still here.
It's a talk.
Yeah, Jeff, why are you so silent?
No need for me to talk. Fuck my cards. No.
He's been
Playing
playing
Salt.
Magic
He's been
the
playing
whole
Magic
time.
the entire time.
That's
All right,
not true.
gentlemen, that's okay.
Alright, he gets
No, it's
nothing.
fine, Beshlock. It's fine.
Kinda.
So what would you like to do for the rest of your day? I mean, we know he's off to doing that, but
I mean, I beat the crap out of some
you beat the
guards.
crap out of some guards. Beshlock, what were you doing all day?
I mean,
Mind
I
you,
wouldn't-
you still do not have a formal
Brooch,
a
yeah.
formal brooch or anything, so
I have to work on that
Soon.
tomorrow. I'm busy right now.
If only there was another Smith.
Oh, yeah, but I mean,
Brandon,
oh yeah, Thandon can make it for you if you want.
okay.
Jackass.
Sandin, this is actually quite a difficult thing to do. And Carlos, if you are willing to help make this happen, I'm going to need you to contribute rolls as well. Because you have to create and enchant what is called a Master House Sigil.
Okay.
You guys on board with
I
that?
mean, I was gonna
Sure.
use my blessed forge, but
Cool.
it's fine.
It's alright. It's not impossible. But Thandon, why don't you start us off with a smith's tool?
My decks.
Yes.
I have inspiration. I'm going to use it.
Okay.
I mean, if he has Krylos helping him, why
Roll
does
that beautiful firearm
Wait,
strength
no,
and
it's helping
footage.
you, right?
He had Krylos helping him.
he's having help? Why does he
Yeah.
need to use the inspiration? He should have advantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Inspiration back.
Okay.
Christ.
Inspiration back
Not 20,
and
right?
nat 20. Except
Which is different.
Which is
it's
definitely
much
better.
different. So, what you've done is basically helped take Krylos' job, which you cannot assist with, unfortunately. It made it a much easier task to do. But Krylos, what you're going to need to do with this main house sigil is to enchant it so that it actually holds sway. So, interestingly enough, your circlet of persuasion probably would help with this.
Can I
So we'll
make...
give you advantage on it.
Alright, so I
And
can't...
please roll Arcana.
Can I make it with charisma instead?
He is pushing.
I'm giving
his
you
force of
advantage.
will.
Alright, I'll take it.
Okay.
Damn!
That's okay, because he rolled a natural 20, I made the DC 12. So you're good.
You did it.
You did it, but only just. The enchantment takes okay.
I was distracted by all the pink.
The other forgotten Smith.
I know, and he did it with a pink hammer and everything was lovely. Alright, so you're free to make, with DC 15 and Arcana 10, any number of collars and or sigil or brooches.
I think we all agree there will not be a single collar.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
You, I think, you have 7. So
You have
roll
7
that
collars?
beautiful firearms.
I was about
made-
to say what?
No, you have 7. Enough material for 7 because you have those 7 gems.
Oh, yeah.
make a
1,
brooch for the
2.
crystal.
Miss, hit,
4.
double hit, and done. All right,
Alright.
so
How many do I have to
made
make?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over the course of the day. Only 5 of the main ones took. You have 2 spare, but they don't work right yet. And Krylos, they don't look right. And Krylos, can you attempt to enchant the 5 DC 10 Arcanas? Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
my
God!
Only one of them will actually work.
Bashluck
And you're
gets that
pretty
one.
sure you know which one will, Krylos.
Well, I had advantage, right? So 3 of them work, right?
You're right,
Yeah,
3
because
of
the
them would
perks are
work.
crit.
You're right. Okay, so
Bashluck gets one.
yeah, you have 3 working signals right now. 2 of them
Bashlock
you
gets
can
the crit.
reattempt your Arcana check on your Arcana on them tomorrow. 2 of them you can rebuild tomorrow. But
Let's
that is
just.
all you can do for the day.
I look at
Bashluck
Thane
gets
and I
the
say, let's just get to this one too, Brockus.
Which
The
one?
like a horribly deformed one that's like sparking with the
Alright. So you would have nailed, like, the first one you tried to do your Arcana check on it. He's like, "What am I doing wrong?" The second one, you fucking nailed it, and you know you nailed it. So this is only about 11 o'clock noon in the day. So you could give this to Bashlock, and he would be properly broached up should he agree to accept it.
Oh, Bashlock!
Boy, Bashluck.
Stop playing your front game.
What?
I just got you this brooch. You don't need to wear that puffy elbow.
Is it any
It's got
good?
some. Yes, it's got Saram on it. Look.
And the House Mountain Beard sigil of the ram's head on a black and silver gem does look rather striking.
What do I know?
You can tell that just even looking at it and just giving it a good once over, it does. It seems to contain the same enchantment that the brooches that you've encountered with before do.
Except there's no
But with
command
less,
word in
the
it.
thing is, it's not got it doesn't have the strings attached as the others do. As you'd
You sure?
be
Unless Krylos put strings on it.
Literal strings
Carlos,
on it. You
nice-
just tug it
Carlos?
around.
Why don't you whisper something to me if you need to?
And now he's typing.
I hear that typing.
I hear it.
Oh, he's
Okay.
typing
He
for
might be
the
whispering now.
Okay.
There's a lot of typing for just no.
I know. I'm waiting.
It's like, I politely decline your request to whisper.
Why? No, don't decline it. Join our club.
It's not how
Why
that
not?
works. Frankly, that's not how it works.
Then that's nothing.
Then
Okay.
Alright.
You can
Are you sure you
feel
still wanna
that
decline?
instead of having the strings attached like the one from House Show that you felt, this one comes with no compulsion.
Okay.
I wanted to make it so every time you heard Cricket's shirt, they were on Holly.
That's a curse that you can get later.
I do have
specifically
this.
for Krylos.
I have bestow curse.
If you make it a very interesting curse like that, there's going to be a lot of crickets on this continent. Okay, so you accept the sigil and everything? So you're broached up, as they say. And,
you are now able to walk the streets.
yeah, you're free to move about as you will. And there was a formal announcement that came to your door as of about 10 o'clock, noting that
House shows
the criers have been informed of the new establishment of House Mountain Beard. And have informed the
There's another
both
House
the
Mountain Beard? What a
No,
coincidence.
this House Mountain Bird.
your House
No.
Mountain Beard. And have informed the heads of house and their representatives
Oh no.
of your inclusion in the council. So you should be good.
Cool.
How much time do I have left in my day?
it's getting on evening for you guys, unless Bashlock, now you got the rest of your morning or the rest of your afternoon if you want to leave and do something. If you're just gonna keep playing cards in the corner, he's
Cards it
gonna play
is.
cards in the corner in that case.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
hold
he's
on.
Stop playing cards. Play the game.
All right, just close fucking Hearthstone or whatever you're playing, okay?
I'm actually not playing anything. Just all my cards fell off my desk for some reason.
I hear him shuffling.
I'm
Okay.
not, I'm not doing anything.
Moving
of sort.
on. All right, it's fine. Jeff, your afternoon is yours.
I want to go fishing.
Go fishing in the
Okay.
pond where we go fishing in the pond that we got the carpenter from.
No.
That's a
There we go.
private pool and there's no fish in it.
Right.
But
There's
But he
one.
doesn't
I
know
mean,
that.
actually, yeah, there's several wharfs over. You go up past the mid gate and out the it's called the port gate to the old ports, and they're mostly just for fishing boats these days. There's some ferries to take you across to the hunting grounds. But you're looking for a fishing wharf. There's plenty of them, and you can actually rent a fishing pole or a boat even, and just kind of go fishing all afternoon. High tide's about 3 o'clock, or that'd be like your best time to fish. Well, 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
And a nice portly fisherman, which is always a bad sign for a fisherman, sells you a rod at the cost of 2 gold pieces,
Cheap rod.
and gives you those phrasing one, and gives you those just that bit of advice. If you're looking to rent a boat, you got to go further down the wharf. But this pier and that one over there, that's usually got good options there.
Okay.
Are we clear?
Thandon,
Are
you've
we
used
clear?
I think you've used most of your, unless you're gonna stay up, you've used all of your.
You said we
time.
we were in like a late evening.
I'm sorry.
That's what I heard. Is that we were in the late evening?
Okay, that's fine. Then you can go ahead and do it.
Okay,
Wait.
But the thing is you put in a full day's work already,
that's
so that's
fine.
gonna be okay. It just
You-
made it harder for you to do for that first one, but you can make a few of them. Yeah,
How many windows do I
You're
have?
making grenades.
you have one,
Okay,
but
so yeah.
the first one was successful. The second one was not. All right, so Bashlock, make me 3 survival checks.
At 20, and at 20, and at 20.
That would be perfect.
It really would be. Well, I mean, there's a 20.
That's still enough. 2 successes is plenty to. You have actually a pretty good haul from fishing. You find 4 or 5 really good-sized fish, and that's plenty
That's
to
dinner
feed
tonight.
you and your new guards for dinner.
But
Perfect.
not us.
Yeah.
Not us, though.
Coming
Just
home.
our guards and him.
Got it. All right, then. So heading on home, Bashlock comes in the door right about as the sun is setting, and
With fish.
carrying just a line of just giant bass. And the guards are really pleased at this because that's plenty to serve everybody. And you're eating great fish. You're eating
They're super
Blarney
fresh.
River fish.
What are our guards' names? I
That is up
hate to throw that at you.
That is up to
you
us.
haven't had much of a chance to learn your guards' names much, but you're
I'm sure over dinner
going
we
to
can-
have to hold for a moment as I break the immersion and look up some guards' names on Donjon.
I'm sorry, Sean.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I knew that was going to be bad, but
Why'd you do this to Sean?
No, my precious
You are-
immersion.
Your guard captain is Amer Cuther. Amercuther.
Amur? Kufer?
Amercufer. Cuther, sorry.
Okay, hold on. I need to write these down. I'll solve for.
I gotta write it down too. Okay.
Because he's gonna make sure it's
For now, that's all I've got for you for Guardsman.
Okay, that's fine.
Where's the Rarney page? Where's your stronghold? Do you have a name for your stronghold yet?
I had a. God, what was it? Greystalk Tower, or that was one of them.
Let's call it Leningrad.
Are you going to tell our guards there's no step back?
What are your what's your name of it?
I said Tower Greystalk, but there are other things.
Tower Grayskull?
Stalk. Tower
Tower
Greystalk.
Grayskull.
It's
Does
different.
anyone okay, alright, okay.
It is not
I'm just
different.
kidding. It's not different.
Tower Greystock?
I don't know.
Wait a second.
Tower of Revealing Light.
Mm.
Tower.
Tower of Justice.
Justice.
Chivalry.
Orange Cameron's here. I'm just putting Tower Greystock for now.
Okay, Tower Greystalk.
Alright, and show 2 players. Yes. There you go.
Just
And
find other.
We have to think of names for this only. I will figure that out. One of them
will
is
be
named Daisy. Yeah, we all had the same idea. One of them is named
there,
Daisy.
you guys. I'm gonna put this down over here under the right by the party loot. You can edit that as you will.
One of them is Daisy because it's to be.
I'm gonna actually edit it.
Kryos would object to
GM notes
naming one
real
of them
quick.
Daisy.
Why?
There's
No, I
only
think
one Daisy.
There's only one Daisy.
But we need to commemorate Daisy.
That's why I still have Daisy's head and a pauldron.
Put Daisy's head on one of the golems.
No, that's creepy.
You should know. I'm
You're
Evening passes, gentlemen. Evening falls. And it is time for bed, for sleep, for relaxing, for calm times. Is there
And the
anything
calm times
anyone
are
wishes to do for the evening, or are you going to be sleeping?
Do we ever figure out what the cleric stuff?
They are all clerics. of
Let's just say
Bahamut.
that they fight with the strength of Tiamat.
They're clerics of Tiamat.
Oh, the
They're
clerics of
clerics
Cord.
There you go. Sure.
Clerics
Alright.
of who?
Clerics
Cord.
of Cord. That tab can go. That tab can go. Okay.
So they're Tempest clerics, which are actually super strong. It's fine.
Morning breaks.
God, the sky is falling.
I'm going a bit slowly because people can do things should they wish.
I don't know
Well-
what to do. Besides check up on Crystal or whatever, but
Well, we could go ahead and head out and try to find one of the items. I'm assuming we're all at the breakfast table eating bacon or fish or something.
And now that you have guardsmen, your captain of the guard is actually a really, really good cook.
oh, I was gonna have Baracus try to cook again.
If
What's for
Baracus wants to cook, he's actually going to help Baracus cook this time.
Oh, I would have told the guard that if someone matching Esmeralda's description showed up, she was allowed to come in.
Did you say that before last night?
I would have said that when he was hired. Or not when he was hired, but when.
When he got here and was like,
We'll
showed
rewind
around.
after this discussion, but yes.
Brr.
Do you want to here? Yes. Why don't you go ahead and roll for breakfast? And
Nice.
there, nice. It is
I'm in.
substantially better. The bacon is crispy and the right size, Bashlock. It's quite delicious. There's real eggs, and the last of the fish was used for the oil for it, and it's actually it adds a little bit of accent to it that you didn't expect would be delicious, but is. And Thandon,
Mhm.
would you like to join me in the whisper room?
Okay.
Here we go.
By the way, Jacob, I enjoy the fact that near in, Kellyan's like, do you eat like 100 pounds of meat? But pretty sure he's a like a vegan because
Oh yeah.
bulls are herbivores.
So I'm not gonna lie, because Kellyan was on a boat for 40 years, and this was his idea, but he has crazy stereotypes about people he's never met before. So he messages me every now and then. He's like, "Hey, what would Kellyan think about this type of people?"
Yeah, he told
And
me
he-
that he does that.
And I was like, you know what? You think that they just nonstop eat meat, nothing but meat all the time, 100 pounds of meat a day. They are crazy carnivores.
It's like he insulted me and my people. We are meat.
What do you mean?
He offers you a hamburger?
I don't overreact. It's not.
What would Creed do if Kellyan tried to give him a hamburger?
Say
Oh,
thank
well,
you?
well,
Question mark.
We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. Whether it's with a great sword or not, that's the question.
Frankie, I'm getting something cool tomorrow.
What are you getting?
I'll put a picture of it in the chat.
Who's ready to
Jacob?
watch Thandon make performance checks?
Can't wait. Is he banging Esmeralda?
He's banging Sean.
Probably.
Second that Sean D. Kill me.
Jacob, I thought you were a good Christian boy.
And it will pop up
Man,
in the
we're
chat
out of
soon.
Dr. Pepper at my house.
Nice.
It's quite depressing.
I'm finally getting one.
Yeah, I wish I had
Why
Dr.
no?
Pepper now.
You know, I'm
Jacob-
calling. Hold on, I'm about to call Village Pizza, and they're gonna bring me a liter of Dr. Pepper.
You just made me upset that I don't have Dr. Pepper.
I might call not Pizza Hut. God no. Village Pizza here in a moment and get some food.
What's wrong with Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut's not that good.
Pizza Hut around here is very much so not that good.
Oh.
The place is filthy. People there are bad. Now, there's this place called Village Pizza. I don't know if you guys have it. It is super good. And their pizzas are like the same price as Pizza Hut. So it's like, of course I'm going to get Village.
I want to fly out to Texas to get some village pizza.
Same.
Yeah, it's probably like a local thing.
It's a local thing.
The best
But,
food always is local.
We also have pho. I don't know if you ever had pho. It's like
Nope.
this Asian dish. It's so good. They give you a bowl of meat and vegetables, and it's like soup basically. But the meat
it-
cooks while it's in the bowl.
I think I've heard of it. I think
It's
there's.
super good.
Do you know what Asian country it's from? Is it-
Vietnam, I think.
That's what I think it is. There's some crazy like hubloo before where it was like a white guy gotten like major backlash for telling Asians how to cook pho,
Oh yeah.
and people were like, "Shut up, you're white."
Shut up, you're white.
Man, they're really going at it. Do you think about how uncomfortable it would be if Sean went into detail? I can do it.
There's a reason he doesn't.
Yeah, there's a reason you don't
It'd
go
be-
into detail about that.
It'd be entertaining for like 5 seconds and then strangely disturbed, and I just now thought about it.
This is why you don't think about these.
That's one of those things you don't go into in detail. Like, you can say you do it, but you don't take it that far.
No one ever goes to the bathroom in AD, I've noticed.
I mean, it's kind of just one of
Stanley
those.
went to the bathroom quite a bit.
It's unless it's like comedic purposes. It's like it's never talked about. Like nobody goes to the bathroom.
You know what? Grandor's gonna go to the bathroom during breakfast. And then he'll be back.
I'm pretty sure there was a time one of my characters took a piss in the woods.
I feel like that definitely was your Dragonborn.
It sounds like a main car thing to me.
Hador.
It might have been Udo.
I
It
know
wouldn't surprise me if it was Udo.
it's a very my character thing to do.
I mean, what's your character? There's a lot.
Kind of dicks, especially to nature. Funny enough, because Udo was a druid. Terrible druid.
Yep. Really bad joke.
Really bad druid. He didn't shape change. Really kind of just did warlock things as in spammed a kid.
Udo really should have.
Produce flame and healing word.
That's all he did.
Udo
There
sucks.
were times I literally thought you were just some type of wizard or something. Because you just
Oh, he also spiked growth.
Like twice.
Yeah, but half the time it wasn't him in control of his character for that.
Yeah, good point. Why did we never wild shape?
He's too stupid, man. Well,
like
sorry, Jeff.
literally Udo Hador.
Yeah, you know, giant herb derp.
I meant when Jeff wasn't here and we were.
So Bashlock is a pretty serious character, but I'd like to see Jeff play a character like the stereotypical way. Like a barbarian that hits things, a druid that shapeshifts. I'd like to see how that turns.
Give me a second here. Because it'll be funny, I'll roll this one publicly. I know she's
So,
gonna...
performance checks, Thandon?
Not required. She did all the work. And she is gone in the morning.
That's fine.
Wait, our guards didn't see her leave?
The guards saw her get here, and they're gossiping loudly about it
Oh yeah.
over breakfast.
Alright, so what are they saying?
We didn't see her leave, but that woman with the red hair, my God, man. Mr. Markel, if I may say so myself, you have a winner right there. Strange methods of getting indoors, but other than that, a winner.
Thandon sleeps on the 3rd floor.
Oh God, what did they do
Yeah.
to her? Like
What?
before he said
What?
if she was allowed. No, before he said she was allowed in, they just like shoo her away. Like no, go.
Guards would typically, if they found an intruder, stop them, alert the house and everything, but there were specific orders about her.
Like, so are we planning on
But,
traveling
question,
within the next
is
few
there a
days?
separate room for Crystal, or does she share a room?
You share a room. It's assumed at this point you know enough about each other you don't need any form of performance checks if you were asking about that, Baracus.
Okay, I was just curious. I didn't know
Okay.
if there were things.
Okay. Alright, so where are we planning on going? Planning on staying here for the
I
next
would
week?
like to stay here for a few days at least.
Still have to work on the brooches.
I hear Baracus laugh because I know that was in character. And I just, like, no reaction.
Okay, lover boy. Anything else? Well, perhaps we'll go and do some work then. Hopefully get this whole class thing taken care of. I had a personal talk with Krylos. Said he's going to try to work something out. Hopefully. He's a whole lot better at talking with those people than I am, so. And in return, he'll be able to have a seat here in the house with us.
So throughout the day, are you going to be leaving? Or are you going to stay? Because again, if you're going north to a perhaps lake that might happen to be frozen,
Yeah.
it is a long journey. Remember, it's 3 days to the north, so you missed the.
Well, we can stay
Council
for the council meeting.
Okay.
I mean, he said he wants to stay like 3 days anyway. Grandor is going to go to the restroom.
Just because.
And
Let's go ahead and take our break a little early today. Then that's fine. Is that alright for everybody?
no,
else?
I wasn't serious. Like literal Grandor.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, there we go. And he's back.
All right, lovely.
Because
Cool.
of Frankie's comment.
Fair enough.
Can I go upstairs and try to finish 4 brooches? Because
I'm the
You can go ahead
forgot.
and you can go ahead and work on the brooches as well, Fendon. I've got that.
Brendan is
You'll say that you
offended.
spend the morning doing any scouting there.
Is Thandon just staying, or is Thandon staying, or is he doing other stuff?
Fendon, what are you doing?
Because I've already got.
I would take a look
sanctuary set up.
around those places.
Cool. Taking a walk.
All right, so Smith's
Seeing the
tools.
sights. Smith's tools, please.
Great.
I mean,
One
you can
success.
fabricate them.
Yeah, I could always just fabricate the other.
You could go ahead and fabricate the other.
Yeah, it's
You
fine.
probably fabricate both, I think, right?
Yeah,
Both
but it's
at the
more
same
fun.
time.
What's the money limit on fabricate?
Here, I'll just link it. It's just a 5-foot cube.
What is it? Use it to create items of ordinarily
degree of
require a high
craftsmanship.
degree of strategy.
Unless you have the artisan
You have
tools.
proficiency
craft
with the
software.
artisan's tools to craft. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so sure. You can.
Cool.
Fabricate happens.
20 minutes.
It's instantaneous, my dude.
Casting
I have a
time.
time of 10 minutes, but I only do it for one, and then I
Yeah.
spend the other time for the other.
Alright,
And then I would like to smith all of that raw silver into actual silver pieces.
sure. Done.
I
Cool.
thought we did that already.
Did we?
Is
I don't know.
Krylos
I'll
needed
check.
to re-arcana check this
we
too?
did.
Krylos will need to re-arcana check those two. Since
Alright.
they were created by magical means, you will again have an easy chance.
Big money, no enemies, no enemies.
Okay and okay.
Advantage, right?
Advantage because of all that, so yeah, you're good.
Big money.
Okie doke.
And then I
You're
also set up my word of recall sanctuary, which doesn't take
Okay.
any time, but I did do it. So that is now our sanctuary if we ever need to use it. What else would Grandor be doing?
Why don't you guys go ahead and think a little bit about what you're going to do through the day, and Thandon, I would like to
just
have.
whispered it to
We gotta have a quick conversation.
you. Okay,
It's a lot easier to do it this way.
I know.
Man. He's cheating on her.
No. Oh, I still have 4 steel ingots. I bet you I could probably make some more hammers. Nice.
So much Whisper Room stuff with Tandem.
Oh, cool! I still have all the flavor text from that cursed sword. Anyone want to see it?
What? Oh, he like sent it to you?
Yeah. And I still had it in my sheet.
I mean, it's been taken, so.
I know. Bless you.
Why are you blessing me when I'm burping?
Just what I do.
I should probably bless this.
The hell was that?
I don't know.
I'm playing Smash.
Nice.
Like Super Smash Brothers, or Smash is in like something like you're watching something.
Smash Brothers.
Jeff, do you need me to try to test your server again while we're waiting for them?
Nah.
Because I know you were trying to get it to work.
I'll finagle with it later.
Okay. I was just trying to be helpful.
Appreciate it.
Mhm.
Do you think he's perceiving and investigating some puss?
We don't know.
Nope.
No, I think last night when she showed up, she was talking to him about shit, and now he's going to investigate that crap.
Maybe she stole something from him.
Maybe.
Stole that gum book.
Well, no, she's no longer part of House Show.
Still.
Maybe she has her own agenda.
Yeah.
All right, boys, pizza's on the way.
Oh boy,
Pizza's coming.
can I
Brace
have some?
yourselves. No.
Darn it.
Sweet. Shh. God.
Alrighty.
Hey!
Hey,
Is
you're
Thandon
alive.
dead?
Thandon
Okay.
is not dead.
That is
Thandon
good.
was not kidnapped. Thandon was not brought to a hidden location where he
I
was
was-
beaten into or
I was
anything.
worried about seeing more 2d10s.
Yeah, right.
Please,
So,
like,
19 d12s.
all right.
Yeah.
I'll go down the line real quick. Krylos, what
'Cause
are you
that
doing
was scary.
for your day before the day before your first council meeting
I would seek out Mr. Grawl.
of House Grawl?
Yep.
All right. Would you like to have a private conversation with him?
It doesn't have to be private.
All right. Greetings, Krylos. Greetings.
It's always a pleasure meeting with you, Grawl.
And you, of course, Krylos. I heard about House Mountainbeard, was it?
Mm-hmm. I
Well-
would be the representative.
Excellent. Here, and he waves over a portly gentleman to you, to introduce you. This is Thaddeus Tannenbaum, which is not related to any of the other Tannenbaums in town, I assure you, or others.
I know
Thaddeus
some
here.
Tannenbaums.
Yes, Thaddeus here is he's House Grawl's representative in the council.
It's
And looking
pleasure
over,
to meet
he's
you.
just basically a fat, black-haired human.
I extend my hand.
He shakes it.
I've a proposition from house to house.
House-to-house propositions already. Well, in that case, how about I just let you two talk?
Sounds good. We can.
That Thaddeus looks at you. What does House Mountainbeard have to offer to House Grawl?
I would just like to offer almost a party, a political party, a temporary social tie for current events, saying that we kind of share stances on certain current events.
Certain current events. The only current events that I know of are some hooligan nearly killing Margaret Shaw and stealing one of her slaves, and Pafiel still building more forces and bringing in more cargo.
From what I understand, Grawl is interested in other should I say political beliefs that match up with mine, and together we could further ourselves with this agreement.
If we're going to be allied, what are your beliefs and what is this political party you're standing for?
It's a political party for equality.
Equality? What does that even mean?
No poor, no rich, just equality. Think about it. How efficient everything would be if everyone was on the same playing field.
Just communism.
So what you're trying to say is you'll topple this entire structure that we've built, this entire city that we've built from the ground up on commerce and order. You would
This
just
is-
throw it all away.
There is lots more order in this new system, and we can still trade with other cities. Now, it doesn't
Who
have to be an
profits
immediate
then?
teardown.
Who profits?
The states, the Rarni becomes strong.
The state.
And the stronger the states,
You
the stronger
mean
the people.
Pafiel. It's
I
whoever
do-
seizes power and whoever has the most troops, which means Pafiel.
I haven't gotten there yet. Eventually, I would like to write up new documents reinstating a new order. That's wouldn't be so
Do you
feeble
really
to.
think that the great houses would even consider it?
You got to start somewhere now, don't you?
Your idea will not work.
And why is that?
Because Rarni does not follow laws. Rarni follows commerce. Commerce is king. Commerce is all when it comes to Rarni. You do not know this, yet you are a member of a house, and I am surprised.
I do know this.
Rarnians respect money, and Rarnians respect order brought from power. They do not care for equality.
I've been lucky to grow in the middle class parts of town. That's you tell me you look upon the poorer parts. People are and you say these people are happy. Look at the people who are forced to wear collars. Tell me
What
they're
about
happy.
the
Who
people
be-
who are forced to wear collars?
what do they benefit from wearing those collars?
They don't need to benefit. They have food. They have what they need to live.
Do they have happiness?
Does it matter?
Do you have happiness?
Of course I have happiness.
Then why shouldn't they?
Because, as I have said, and I am starting to get rather irritated having to say again, Rarni does not care about equality.
There's more riches in equality.
How
Is there, though?
even?
Think about it. If they weren't enslaved, that'd be more money they'd be putting into the system. More laborers. More.
Is there any possible way that labor could not be better than free? I do not believe so. In fact, I believe we're done having this conversation. Good day, counselor.
Oof.
Don't have to be so irritated. This is
I mean,
Then you
Is
don't
it-
have to be so irritating, sir. Good day. He just turns.
And you will see the lights, and I just walk out.
Dude, get fucked.
That was
Dude,
rough.
political change doesn't happen in a day.
Yeah,
you
that
can't
was.
expect immediate traction on that kind of thing. That's major. What you're suggesting is a major change.
Well, what you told me before is like Raw likes the idea. I didn't know if I
Mhm.
transferred to his
yeah.
appointed representative.
Yeah. So you just walk out. You sort of attracted a crowd.
I wait to the crowd.
You waved
Okay.
to the
Little
crowd.
smile, little flash of the badge. All right.
You know, talking to them about the. Be like, join the
You
SPR
heard
today.
about our Lord and Savior communist.
You heard about a Lord and Savior communism. Okay. Bashlock, what are you doing?
Huh.
Jeff?
I'm still here. Do any places around here sell like axes for chopping down trees?
You
You know,
have a giant sword.
well, it's not for chopping down trees.
Yeah, you
Yes.
should put
You
the
can. Well, you can. You can actually probably ask your newly hired forge master, who is not Thandon, nor is it Grandor. Actually hired a guy.
Wait, we hired someone?
Sure you did. Otherwise, you would be paying for your guards. You
Yeah,
can
he's
ask
making
him
stuff while we're
to
gone.
make. You can ask him to make you any martial weapon you please if you want something mundane. Do you want like an axe, like a good wood chopping axe, or an axe like a big wood chopping axe?
Oh, I'm going bigger. I'm going home.
You got it. Takes him. He's like, of course.
Literally
Mr. Bashlock,
sitting-
Sir Bashlock, King Bashlock.
Sitting in the forge.
He's unsure what to call you. You've just introduced yourself as Bashlock.
You call me whatever. I really don't care.
Mr. Bashlock will do nicely, I think. Mr. Bashlock, it takes him a couple of hours, and he gives you a mundane great axe for the purposes of your sheet, and for grabbing of the compendium, it does a 1d12. And you can do what you will with it.
Okay. Are there any like wooded areas that could like hide like any structure? Just trying to like sit down with Arnie.
I went out to the woods, not to learn about nature, but to learn about myself. Yes. What you can do, well, really, the area of this side of the river is far more controlled. On the opposite side of the river, however, it's called the hunting ground. It's a little more wild.
There are wild dogs there.
There are wild dogs there. The yip yip. It's very, very, very dangerous.
They
But
are
not for-
direwolves.
Not for a powerful warrior such as yourself. You can walk within the area unaccosted, and even as if you are going to go there, you can take a ferry for a copper across to the hunting grounds. There's basically a few hunting camps just at the edge of the river there, and you walk into the forest. Are you heading there?
Yep.
Okay, walking into the forest, you get maybe an hour in, and you no longer see the hunting stands or anything like that. You no longer see animals. It's more dense here, far more private here. Do you wish to keep going?
Yes.
All right. Further into the forest, you come across a plateau. Climbing the plateau won't be too difficult for you, but I'd still like you to make an athletics check. Not a problem
You're
for
good.
you. You put the giant axe on your back and you start climbing freehand up this plateau and up on top. And the trees here are thinner, and you can see for miles ahead. And you can see the snaking Rarni River, and further on, just more and more of the Kotian forest ahead, far as your eyes can see. Behind you, the mist of the morning is starting to clear, and you can just see the tall buildings, the pronounced airport of Rarni in the distance.
How big is the plateau I'm standing on?
It would probably be about 2 football fields, couple 100 meters in either
Okay.
direction.
Oh, this is perfect.
And now what are you doing?
I smile, and then I take the axe off my back, and I start chopping down trees.
All right. Why don't you, instead of making a whole bunch of attack rolls, make me give me 3 athletics checks, and let me know when you're stopping. Okay. Like I said, these trees are a little thinner, so they're not too hard, especially with that to get through. How long are you going?
Do you have a approximation about how many trees I can cut down per hour?
You could cut down trees equivalent to. It'd be better if I knew what you were doing with the trees. Do you want to just clear
He's building
clear
building
forest?
a house.
Are you
That's what I thought he
building
was
something
doing.
with it, or are you clearing forest?
I'm clearing the forest for now, but I plan on building something in the future.
Okay, so you will get maybe a quarter of the forested area here cleared throughout the course of the day with those checks. Your axe will be dulled through the process, So you just have to get it sharpened again back at the smith. But he'll do that for free for you guys.
Perfect. And that's what I'll do. I'll shop for about 8 hours till the sun goes down, and then I'll head back home.
Yeah, sun's starting
shocking.
to sit over by those trees, so you have to start heading back, or you'll be traveling through the forest at night, which is not recommended even in the relative safety of the hunting grounds.
Screw that.
So
noise.
you get back through there, you get across the river and back home in the evening. Grandor, how about you?
Oh, I'm talking to the Forge Master.
His name is insert NPC here.
Nice.
Hello, insert NPC here. It's quite an odd name.
Why are you judging?
I'm not
Will-
looking up names at
Hello
the
there,
moment.
Cornelius. How are you doing today?
Cornelius? You
Sure,
can make
I
his
don't know.
name.
I
Sure,
just
Cornelius,
picked the
sure.
name, Cornelius.
This is
All
last name
right.
Fudge.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Mountain Beard.
You remind me of a man I knew. Perhaps a year ago. It was a long time ago.
Perhaps I did.
How long have you been forging, my friend?
Well, since I could hold a hammer.
Hmm.
My
Aye.
father, he was a smith before me. He taught me how to do it.
Very good. I've been a blacksmith for about 95 years now.
That's a couple of years more than I have.
I forged with the sword clan in the mountains for years. But here I am now.
He doesn't know who they are.
Yeah, he has no idea what I'm talking about. Grandor is just going on dad. Like, you know when your dad starts talking about, or your grandpa starts talking about the Vietnam.
Yeah.
That's what
back
this
in his
is.
own
So
days.
he's just
Back when he was a boy.
He's politely listening because you're his boss.
Yeah.
It's like Mr. Grandor. He lets you go on for like 15, 20 minutes. Mr. Mountain Beard, sir. I have many orders that have already come in that Southgate wishes to get filled if I
Aye.
may get back to my work.
Well, I'd have no problem helping you. I have nothing else to do for the rest of this. And I'll continue to rant while I help him.
All right.
I don't think he likes you anymore.
Well,
Make
no,
a performance check, and let's
Performance.
play this out. Make a performance check.
Nat 20, please.
man, I'm so good at this. Yep.
You more than anything else, you simply just get in the way
A performance check for smithing? I've been.
for talking all the time while you make wonderful things, but he isn't able to make anything more than you could. You don't actually improve the productivity because you hurt his so much.
Oh wow! I didn't even know that was possible with the help action. Okay.
Don't suck.
I mean,
Good advice.
performance check for smithing. Okay.
Well, now you can make a smithing check to tell me how much gold and smithing materials that you created in materials.
Great. Man,
Great.
I'm having a great day.
Yeah, I mean,
I rolled
really
I rolled 2 3s, man.
But I mean, for you, it's So
He's busy
it's
talking.
pretty good. Yeah, you were busy talking,
He's more
attracting your
reminiscing.
employee, and you do put out the normal amount for the day, but you don't make any extra gold for the day. And then we've got your morning. We'll get to your evening later. Baracus,
Wait,
I
hold
was
on.
gonna
Hold
go for
on.
that.
My thing is messed up. That
What's
should
wrong?
not be plus. It should be plus 9. So that'd be a 12. It doesn't really matter, but
you make
Just-
2 gold.
yay.
Baracus,
There
what are
we
you
go.
doing today?
As I put in the chat, I was gonna go place to buy a pet.
Okay.
Because Baracus wants companion when not just here.
Okay. Actually, in Southgate there is a pet shop.
Get a pseudo dragon.
Give me a second to bring it up. Owned by. There's. Sorry. Owned by Brock Stonejaw. You walk in, and he is about 12 times bigger than you.
Oh God.
Which isn't actually that impressive.
Oh,
Isn't actually that impressive, but still pretty big.
I thought you were gonna like make him giant with a big mustache.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, initially you think he's a light-skinned Goliath. Goliaths are typically bald, but no, Brock has a thick head of brown hair with a glorious mustache. Greetings,
Hi.
Daddy One. What can Brock Stonejaw get for you today?
I was looking for a cat.
A little pussycat, okay. Little pussycat for little man. No offense. And takes him just a little bit of time, and he brings just an armful of cages. He's just walking with, and he sets them down like a perfect diamond shape, and you see 6 cat options. This one I call Mittens. Mittens ate many mice for me. I put her over here. Mittens is Tabby. This one here, we call her. Do not know what we call her. She did not speak.
John
This one we call Emperor Miao. And Emperor Miao is a Persian. Emperor Miao is very demanding. May not be for you. This one here is Jonathan Miauna. A fighter. And a proud cat of unknown descent.
So we'll get
That
that
is
for
some
you.
sort of Signa. And these other two are
Oh my
twins.
god, what a voice.
These twins are Rocky and Bullwinkle. They cannot be separated. But the Rocky, bit of a jumpy, crazy person. But this one, completely sleepy. Very different, but very attached. Rocky likes to drag Bullwinkle around. Bullwinkle likes to sleep all the time. And make a perception check.
I swear to god, if it's a dead dog, oh my god.
You believe? Yeah, okay. This
You
story is
better
good.
use your
What
stupid
is actually just
inspiration. Use your inspiration. This is not okay.
That's my inspiration.
I give you Rocky and Bullwinkle for price of single cat. Bullwinkle is a dead cat.
No.
Rocky is not a cat, but a raccoon who is just
Oh,
trying to gnaw
God.
on Bullwinkle.
That is the best use of inspiration.
Take it back. Take your inspiration for that. Take it. Take it back. So, which of these fine animals do you wish to take home today?
I'm sorry, the Rocky and Bullwinkle broke half of them. We're gonna take the John Cena.
John C. Miao.
Also, your voice is too good for this guy.
John C. Miao.
Not Meow.
Meow.
It's
Yeah.
Okay.
Meow.
Meow.
Yes,
Okay.
the emphasis on the meow. You get it. Yes, you'll get it right soon enough.
And he actually just throws it at me.
No, no, that'd
Wait,
be
dog.
puppies. Big puppy, little puppy.
Do we have sending stones? Or is that a
We
it might be a
don't,
different
but I.
Too old for the cat. And dogs, you say? Well, the things about good puppies. What
Okay.
kind of puppy are you looking for?
Well, Grandor is a dwarf, so we're gonna get him. No, we're gonna get him a chihuahua.
More small pets for the small man. Okay.
Get him a chihuahua.
Of course you're gonna give me a chihuahua. Well, I don't know why I didn't realize that until just now. Of course you're gonna give me a stupid
You
chihuahua.
think I'm the only one he trolls?
Cash, look what you've done. You look at me. You did this.
All right. I have 3 small children dogs, if you will, puppies, if you will.
Dogs.
3 small puppies here. The first is Commandant Bao Bao. The second,
Okay.
Margaret Scratcher. And the third,
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
what the fuck? Why?
Why not?
See Miao. And the third, we're not quite sure. We think is Trump's hair. Very strange name, but the owner said it is perfect. And
Guarantee you it was Jamal.
oh,
Wait, what was the first
another
one's name
perception
again?
check.
Okay, what was the first one's name again? I can't remember.
Commandant.
Commandant Bao Bao.
Okay.
Margaret Scratches was the other. And President Trump's hair is just a wig.
Why? Why am I not surprised?
It's like it's
Yeah.
actually a wig of disguise.
Hey, I mean,
You don't know unless you buy President Trump's hair.
that's the real question. Is it worth guessing?
You know what? I want to buy both Commandant Bao Bao and
Can you
Trump's
please-
hair, and I want to
please-
put.
Please describe Commandant. I want to hear what this dog is like.
Commandant Bao Bao.
Yes.
He is a I don't know the breed, but basically it's a Persian hairless, but not Persian. It's a small tan dog with this black line of fur around the back of it and really tiny ears.
It's perfect.
And when it barks, communist China trembles.
This is the perfect tool to scare away Krylos.
So I will buy that for the grand. How much for puppy?
I mean, he yeah.
What?
I Mao was he basically founded the Communist Party of China or something like that.
Oh, you're looking at
I believe
I'll look
so. I think he led the revolution, at least.
There you go.
And he was the first leader. He's celebrated. I think he's on the current.
That's why I thought of it probably because we just had that whole conversation about communism.
I would
Commandant
like to
Bao
buy.
Bao.
Yes, I would like to buy Bao Bao.
Okay.
Is that also 2 gold, or is it more?
Though the dogs will be 10 gold each.
Okay. So we buy the Bao Bao.
Bao Bao. Chairman
And then-
Bao Bao.
And then when we walk back, we're just holding. I'm gonna like sneak into the back of the forge and see if Grandor's there.
I will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Better
I'm
roll a
gonna-
stealth check though.
Okay.
Roll that stealth check though.
I want to try to place him on Grandor's head if I can.
That my passive perception meets.
God
Roll
dang
that
it.
beautiful stealth footage.
So I can't do it. Well, I mean, I can.
I mean, you
can
do
still
it.
try.
I'm
No,
gonna.
you're-
I'm gonna try to place the dog on Grandor's head.
Okay.
Well, I
with
noticed,
a little,
right?
with a little.
You do see you hear just clanging as Baracus walks up to you, just knocking shit over, holding a dog
puppy.
that looks inexorably like a leader of a once free country, and places him on top of your head, or attempts to.
Brockus,
Yes.
I love you. And I just pick him up off my head, and I just pet him. And I
His
just turn
name is
back around.
Commandant Bao Bao.
I turn around and I
Please
put him
love
on the
him.
floor. And I am like, I've never
Commandant
had a
Bao
dog
Bao purse
before.
for the proletariat. Or
Commandant, can you? I almost said, can you do a? Just a reference Frankie's game, but
Get him to
do
do
a
a flip.
backflip.
Get him to do a flip.
You can try and do an animal handling check to teach him a
Okay.
trick this afternoon.
I'm gonna try to teach him how to do a backflip.
I just want my cat to like live on my head.
Clucky is still
not-
better, I think.
Clucky's
He's
still
not.
better.
He's not getting the gist of
It's-
things.
it's
He
okay, I
believes
still love
that if other dogs are not able to do backflips, then why should he have to do backflips?
Krylos is gonna love this dog.
Okay.
His communist dog.
John C. Miao. Baracus, you want him on your head?
That seems like the easiest way to transport him.
Better roll an animal handling.
Fair
check.
enough. I would like you to make an animal handling check as you pass one of the guards.
You're
No.
about to get a finishing move.
Perfect. John C. Meow leaps up
Backstory.
off of your head onto the guard's head and back onto yours and just tries to power slam you into the wall.
And you know what? You can't see him. You can't.
Nope, you can't see him. He holds his little cat paw up in front of his face and goes, meow! Bow, meow, 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 meow!
This game has just turned into living memes. That's all it is.
Yeah.
This game used to have purpose.
Okay, Vanden,
Mm-hmm.
would you like to go to the Whisper Room for your evening's activities?
Sure.
This game is okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you know how I have a bag of holding? I'm gonna
No. No.
I think I'm quitting this session, this game.
No, I'm not putting him in the bag of. I'm gonna
Wait, are
put
you
a
serious?
basket on top of the. Wait, what? I hope he's not.
Frankie,
What?
are you serious?
No,
Okay, good.
for
I
now.
was gonna attempt to make like a cat bed with the bag of holding, so like it's together for easy transport of kitty cat without the cat having to ride on my head forever. Because it doesn't seem the cat wants to live on my
You
head.
don't have to take the cat with you.
No, the cat's coming with me.
Dude, the cat's gonna die.
Crystal could take very good care of it here.
You do not want John Meow
Yeah.
to die. We both know it's true. Baracus would. He's already lost too much.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Baracus will be.
Yeah, I feel like the most fitting animal, like would be like the bear, a Russian bear cub.
It's like I walk into the back into the tower with a bear cub for Krylos. What would Krylos do if I gave him a bear cub?
I think in all reality, run. And Mama Bear's coming around the corner.
I hope we
really
actually
should've
do
just-
something this session because I feel like we've accomplished nothing.
No, we really haven't done anything. I really should have just gotten you a dog that.
This is a
Oh
filler.
no, I love
this
this dog.
is a filler episode.
I know, I don't want it to be. I want to go do something. But we kind of just keep getting stuck here. We have to keep doing stuff. And I don't want to.
I mean, we're doing stuff because we have to wait until the council starts, and we're just doing stupid shit.
I mean, in all reality, we're the ones choosing to do stuff.
Yeah, but we have to wait for the council. We can't just
Yeah, but
skip
we
it.
could just skip to it. We're just doing stupid shit in between because
I mean, Grandor's just hanging out.
You,
He
you,
had a fun chat with a Forge Master. But
and he got a puppy.
you know, if you want to if you really want to give him a pet to match the communist dog or whatever, just get a giant panda, like a baby giant panda for Carlos, as it is the national animal for China.
Is Grandor going to bring his dog along?
no, Grandor isn't stupid. You know how many fireballs Grandor takes to the face?
China has two national animals. It's the panda and the dragon.
Yeah, that would not be good.
The national fruit of China is the fuzzy kiwi fruit. I don't know what this
What a
is.
crispy puppy.
We're going up against a guy who literally can just point at you and kill you. What if
Yo,
he
ne-
accidentally points at my dog?
Yo, next level I can do that too.
Yeah, but you're not as cool as Strahd.
That hurts, man. Fine, I'll go join Strahd since he's so cool. Fuck all of you.
Rip. Becomes big bad evil guy. Overtakes Strahd.
Sean just makes me roleplay as Strahd.
You basically become the doppelganger. Like the doppelganger in my game was. Or you're just a distraction.
Or am I secretly the real deal and Strahd's the doppelganger the whole time? Strahd's been an illusion. We've just been chasing nothing. This is all in our heads. We're fucking going insane.
I mean, it could very well be.
Right. Evening
So are we gonna-
falls. Then went for a walk for a while. He came back
Is he
Oh,
still alive?
I'm going to interact
completely
with
unaccosted still.
Yeah, with Crystal whenever we leave.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna give the kitty to Crystal whenever we go out. Play. I'll just leave her leave the kitty there.
You
Like, this is
realize
your
Crystal is she's the wind speaker for your ride right
Yeah,
now.
I know.
Well,
the kitty
the
can
cat
come
can
with us
stay
on
on
the
the
ride.
boat, though.
Yeah,
Oh right, when you leave, okay, got it. Cool. Yeah, okay. And she loves Jancy Miao.
Of course, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, Grandor is going to ask his new best friend, Cornelius. Hey, Cornelius.
What do you wish of me?
Do you
I
think
got
you
this puppy.
could you watch Commandant? Will I go out and do things?
Commandant Mao Bao Bao?
Yes, Commandant Bao Bao.
Very well. I can help.
I appreciate it. And I'll
If
give him
he
like
eats
that.
any hot iron, perhaps it will steal his temper. Perhaps it will cause him to understand the sweat of his own brow.
Aye. Well, at least, I blessed the forge so that it'll be a whole lot harder to take fire. It's a whole lot less easy to burn. So, perhaps that will help. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just awkwardly gives them, like, the shoulder hug and walks away with his dog in his hands. Not like
Also,
holding it like a normal.
Uh-huh.
Grandor's like holding it like ice, kind. Like with his hands cupped just in front of him because it's tiny.
Oh,
Like doesn't really know how
Just,
to
like,
deal with this,
One
but he's
hand
accepting
with the
it.
dog in it, petting the dog.
Yeah, he does. He's never really
the
had a
dog,
dog.
by the way, every time you pass a guard, barks Marxist principles at it.
Wait, like in a language?
In bark.
Oh, in bark. Got it. I was like,
If
whoa,
someone-
did this dog
someone
just go
were to-
crazy
If
cool?
someone were to speak with animals, that would be an interesting conversation.
Krylos, you need to find a spell scroll.
Krylos would love that dog once he starts.
Evening falls on the
There's actually multiple kinds of communism. I hope you know that.
evening falls on the tower and Ronnie, and you all find sleep in other ways, and we will be able to take our break time, our official break time now, because Sean has to pee.
Sean.
Yeah.
Can
So
my
Sean's
dog
gonna go pee. Yep.
Can my dog act as the alarms? The alarm spell? And every time anything gets close, he starts barking.
Anything except for Grandor and like Artie.
No, just Grandor.
Okay,
Maybe
just,
Krylos if they
okay,
start talking.
I bought the dog. I should at least be.
What about Cornelius?
Oh, and Cornelius. I'm sure he's good friends with.
Yeah, I'm right back. I feel like I'm gonna.
I officially really love that pet store.
Can
you mark that
go
on the
back
map,
and
please?
say hi? Sure.
I'm gonna tell the rest of the party about it just to see if they ever go down there. If
I love
they
how
ever
it looks
need
like our... Sorry?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say if they ever want a pet, they can go there to get a pet.
The name of the place is the Southgate Pup House.
Top house?
Pup House.
Okay.
You know, this RP session has been great and all, but I do hope we actually get stuff done.
I mean, y'all have been fucking off. I mean, I
Yeah.
was gonna we'll let morning break once I'm back from PM and everybody's back from their short break. All right,
When are we coming back? 40?
10 minutes. 10 minutes. So we'll go at 40.
45. 40. Okay, 40.
I should have gotten Krylos a parrot.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Yeah, because Daisy was a parrot one.
Oh yeah.
Almost everything I did today has been in the whisper room.
Yeah.
I
It's,
mean,
that's
you're
pretty
just
much
getting to
all
know him.
the important stuff that's happened been in the whisper room. So those of us who haven't been in there all have kind of just been ordering and sitting.
I mean, Bruno just doesn't really have any kind of.
Grandor just has his hammers and now he has a dog.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And Cornelius,
And
his only friend.
Damn right.
Grandor has a sad life, man. Grandor has a sad life.
yeah, it would seem so. Maybe you should have a better.
It's basically me.
We're gonna make some popcorn.
Oh man, where did I put my phone? Well, I give up. Gotta put Cornelius in here.
Cornelius is your Smith's Cornelius's last name is Broadaxe, by the way.
Is he a dwarf or
Nope,
no human? I was telling them, I was like, man, Cornelius is kind of Grandor's only friend that isn't in the party.
Ah,
Isn't that
man, morning
depressing?
is gonna get interesting in a hurry. Council
Yeah.
meeting. Then you're off to Adventureland, doing adventure-y things, or
If we don't all die.
if we are not all gonna
I don't
die.
I
think
mean,
we're gonna die.
Krylos is our
We might
representative.
get-
We might all die.
Just
Really?
double check with you, Sean. Is I will still, of course, do the thing for the window.
Did she smash your window?
No,
Maybe.
She is a skilled burglar.
she's
That's
way too good
true.
for that. Come on.
Oh, Tandon's just reading.
I enjoy the fact that the guards know what she's doing, but they just let it happen anyways.
Yeah.
They didn't.
No, they didn't,
They,
or they wouldn't.
Oh, I
have.
thought you said that they did the first
they
time.
didn't. And besides, she doesn't need to use the window anymore. They know to look for her at this point,
Yeah,
so
she can just walk in or whatever.
they'll pass her.
No,
Mhm.
she always sneaks in through the.
No,
But if she wants to.
she might
And
try
it makes
to.
it
You don't
hot.
know, but
So have the interesting thing.
you are not
Brandon unmutes now.
interrupted
So
over
not-
the evening. And
Okay. That's fine.
Cries a little.
oh man,
I just want to know if Thunder actually happened.
that's up to him to let you know if that happened or not.
Let me think about it. I'm not telling you.
Oh, come on.
You can assume everything you want, though. The guards were gossiping all night and fucking day about it.
I will say the guards probably were talking about how she didn't leave for quite a while. Is that popcorn?
Yes,
Doesn't
I'm
sound like
making
popcorn. Christorakis, that's old news. You know,
That's
everybody's
sad.
talking about Thandarella. Thandarelda, sorry.
Soon people will be talking about Grandilius.
Grandelius. Oh, hey now. I mean, it was never actually ascertained. I mean, are you into
No.
Smiths?
I guess we'll see, won't we?
Guys with
No.
big hammers?
Guys with big hammers. I mean,
I'm sorry. I'll take that back.
he's like, man, that did not sound right.
That's okay.
Okay, that's enough.
Mhm.
popcorn.
No, Grandor just has his warhammers and
God,
and a pupper now.
you're welcome for that. Pupper.
Common dot.
Bow bow.
Commandant Bow Bow.
Spelled
Great
like bow.
Yes.
B-A-O, B-A-O. Bow Bow.
Oh, I was just gonna say B-O-W.
No, it's more fun this way.
That's more fun that way, yeah.
Oh, you did. I may have. Shit. Sean, I done fucked up.
What?
I burnt the popcorn.
What did you do that for?
I'm back.
Do you
Monster.
think we will end up fighting Song this game?
No.
No? I
Uh-uh.
don't think so either.
She
but,
should be in Oakford now, unless she's not anymore.
I mean,
Unless she's not anymore.
I mean, that's
we
what we
did
were
hear
told
a
she
rumor
was.
that there. I mean, I guess I didn't, but there was an Irina and some normal last name looking for the items.
It's Irina and John Bell.
Yeah. They're fake names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
John and Irina Doe. Cute couple.
So who knows? Maybe they didn't end up going. We don't really know where they are. We didn't even know Songbird was in Ilford.
Yeah, a character we don't know about.
I
Yeah.
thought we were told that she was there.
Nope.
Sean told me
She
that.
was last, you know from Parlex that she was last seen in Ilford.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
I
I
did
was gonna
too.
say, Sean told us that. I could have sworn.
But I mean, that doesn't mean she's still there.
No, it doesn't.
As in, Sean could put her wherever he wants to.
All right. So,
Is everyone here?
is everyone here?
No.
Frankie?
Come here.
Jeff?
Jeff?
Nah.
Jacob?
Oh, okay, we're good. Hi.
James? And I hear the chomping of Michael.
Yep, I'm
Chomp,
sorry.
chomp.
So, morning breaks, and the city is on lockdown once more.
Oh,
Crap, why?
I'm gonna ask the guards to see if they know why.
There was a murder last night.
Who? Sorry, I need to get an accent again. Who?
One of the old heads of house.
House Grawl.
oh
No,
God.
the head of House Herald was murdered as he finished his evening's work by a firearm of some sort. We believe it to be a member of House Pefiel.
Is
The
there some
city is
sort
on
of
lockdown, and the council meeting will be held, but it will be held with full escort.
Right. The mayor.
along with the lockdown before?
Until the culprit is found.
The
Or
mayor.
that
I'm just hobbling down the stairs with Pupper behind me.
Or
or perhaps if several days pass and no culprit is found, the lockdown is usually lifted after a few days. But given the leads that we have, well, that the city guard has one of their own, I don't know if someone would be found.
if it was someone from House Pafiel, it may not be public knowledge if they do find someone.
We could ask
Perhaps
HB. We have an inside man.
The mayor. I have this, and I'll hand him the circlet of stone golem controller. Make sure that you use them wisely, but this will give you complete control of golems.
Very well, sir. Puts it on his head. And he starts thinking hard, and all the walls start shaking, and the castle gets knocked over. No, no, he. Yes. I will make sure that they are put to proper use.
Thank you. How long till the meeting?
It will be in 2 hours. It has been moved to the central courtyard outside of the airport.
Carlos would have figured this out at some point. There's no minimum wage, correct?
No,
Gotta start small.
there's slaves.
That is the minimum wage. Nothing.
Slaves is the nothing is the minimum wage.
Right.
But there's no minimum wage for non-enslaved races.
It is a full meeting, so it will be heads of house, representatives, and up to 6 guard. That will include golems if you wish to bring them.
Alright, we'll take 2 golems and all.
Do we just want to? Well, I mean, are we counted as representatives, or would we be counted as guards like the rest of the people?
You
It'll
can become
be-
guards.
Oh,
I will stay here. It is fine.
alright, well,
I can
suppose
help
I
be a
am doing-
guard.
I would request Bashlock as a guard.
So Bashlock and Baracus, guards.
And then the two better of the 4 guards we have, with the other 2 staying on shift at the tower, and then the
And 2
2
of the
golems.
Okay. All right. So you head to the
We'll eat
council
breakfast.
meeting. You'll eat breakfast. Okay. Breakfast it is. Breakfast
And
first.
then we go. And then, we go.
Yes.
Breakfast.
4 meals a day.
Then we kill people. I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then Grandor uses the restroom. And then we go.
Okay. Breakfast, morning restrooms, morning constitutional.
Morning table for 1.
So what is the Master Sigil? Is it something that you take with you everywhere, or is it?
You get the impression you should probably bring it just in case.
Okay. I'll keep it on my person then.
Okay. All right. And Krylos, as representative, you would also know you have to have a brooch to recognize yourself, and anyone who would be guards needs to have one as well.
I thought we
We
already had
finished
one
all.
anyway.
Yeah, we finished all of them. We had 7.
So you're okay.
So
you're okay.
we have enough.
Yeah, you're fine.
Do the golems need purchase too?
No. No. So you walk up and Pafiel has brought an army.
Oh God.
We were supposed to bring like 6, and he brought 40. And a contingency of golems. And there's already an uproar in the hall. Seats have been laid out for the house heads and their representatives, but no one is using them. They're all standing and yelling at each other mainly. You cannot make heads nor tails from the cacophony. There are several houses that you have not met before. You recognize Grawl and his Orange Hawk, Krylos, and Thaddeus, his spokesperson. House Show, you see Margaret Show and a woman that you haven't met before. House Pefiel, of course, Francis Pefiel is there, and there is a man dressed in extremely fine purple silks, who must, of course, be his. Several other of the houses, there is a single chair set forward with a half-orc sitting in it with a brooch with a red dragon on it, with his hands on his basically just fists chin, just sitting and watching everyone. There is no there's no master for House Rold right now. And you get the impression throughout all of the bickering and yelling is that he was assassinated last night.
I'm just going to wait and listen. See how this all plays out.
I approach the F house. He says, a what?
A what?
What'd you say the person with house?
The half orc.
Half-orc.
House
That's what I thought.
Rold is the half-orc.
I approach him.
He
You
just
hand
looks
him a
at you.
business
He
card.
looks up at you, then looks back down.
I talk to him of just a bit. He had lots of potential.
What you want, human?
I'm surprised Krylos is like so chill with Bashlock, given the fact that he's from here.
I offer my condolences.
Gore-meat requires no condolence. Gore-meat will own House Grawl. House Grawl. Or House Rawld, sorry. House Rawld, now House Gore-meat.
I look forward to working with you in the future.
House Gore-meat does not work. House Gore-meat conquers.
I look
He puts his head back in his hand and he just ignores you.
I look askance to to Grandor. In my
Leave
mind,
him. Come on, let's have a listen.
Did Grandor bring his pupper?
No, Pupper stayed at home with Cornelius.
For the sake of me not losing my voice, because I have to do a lot of presentation tomorrow, I'm not going to mimic and try and RP amongst myself.
That's fine.
I will say that House Pefiel is winning the argument, saying that there is others in this city that know how to use firearms, and it can't possibly been of one of his men. They are too well trained. Well, the others are yelling and screaming. Basically, why would you feel the need to bring an army to a council meeting? And it
Yeah.
is against the treaty that they all signed. It's against the articles to bring so many guards, and how dare he?
I'll continue to let it play out, I think.
I mean, it makes
Okay.
perfect sense as to why he. Like, if people are pissed off at him, he wants extra protection.
Okay.
Yeah, but if it's breaking the law, then it's breaking.
Yeah, I mean, it's still breaking the law, but his reasoning behind it makes kind of sense.
After about an hour of this, eventually Pafiel just says, "There is a storm coming that you do not even believe. I do not have time for this meddling, and I do not have time for the council to try and accuse me of things that House Pafiel would never do. Does not need to do. I am going back, and I'm going to continue. If you want to hang someone, then hang yourselves." He turns and he goes. And basically that calls the end of the meeting. Most of the counselors are a little wary, and the heads of house are wary as well, because one of their number was recently killed, and of course there is Bormeat, the new maybe head of House Rawld. Although
House Gourmet.
there wasn't technically a leader anymore because there was no second to Harald. Harald thought that Harald was enough, and Gormeat was merely a attendant. But now apparently he calls it House Gormeat, so no one's really going to mess with him right now.
This is the most unproductive
Aye.
things
Welcome to
I've ever
politics.
seen.
Margaret Show, standing behind you, says, "Oh, I agree, but as council meetings go, that's about par for the course. Maybe not as unproductive as you think. As I recall, House Pafiel is not the only one who use fire."
But we
So
have
you're
alibis
going
that been
to say
in
it does.
all night, so
We have no reason to believe that what you're implying has any ground.
Perhaps, but the council, they will be looking for someone, because you can't simply kill a member of a house in Rarney. Consequences will be levied, probably against House Pefiel, and maybe rightly. but don't believe that I don't know whose hand is in this. You tell your new friends. They won't be able to get me with a bullet in the night. She turns and goes.
Wait,
Hmm.
which new friends?
All new friends.
She does not listen to your responses. And has just started leaving
Is
with
she implying that we were friends with
I just
the
look
class?
at Krylos. Was this your doing?
Doing of. No, I was actually warming up to. Well, we've had many conversations.
Have you had any conversations with the class as of late?
Not since everything dropped.
Well, let's work. We don't need to be. And we'll begin walking back to the tower.
you were unaccosted heading back to the tower with your badass selves, a couple of guards, and 2 giant clay golems. Or stone golems.
There's my dog again. We can hear him as we approach the tower.
Yeah. Commandant Bao Bao calling out for a revolution, calling out to uplift the common folk.
Well, I'll get back and I'll explain how active the meeting was. And to Thandon and
To Thandon and Thandon.
Yeah, I'm the only one that stayed.
Mm-hmm.
oh, you are
And
to Thandon and
Thandon.
Cornelius,
Cornelius.
and then
Because you tell Cornelius be leaving.
and he gets super annoyed about it.
Yep.
And then I'll suggest, well, perhaps we should just, once the lockdown is over, go ahead and leave. There's no reason for us to stay here any longer. The meeting's done.
Would you really call that a meeting, or would you call that Puffy bulldozing his way through petty politics?
Well, whatever it was, we don't need to be here.
Barakas, mute yourself.
Sorry.
We've got much bigger fish to fry than some petty politics in a small town.
If Herschel believes that we are the clasp or are responsible for that, perhaps we should take our leave for the time being.
Aye. Would we have gotten any sort of information as of how long the lockdown would be while we were at the meeting? I know it was kind of chaotic.
They can shut down the airport for 3 days.
I mean, maybe we could help look for the culprit.
So this is day 1, right?
This would be day 1.
It's just Thandon, I don't know what you've been doing recently, but it's probably best to stay inside so we don't look any more suspicious than we already do.
I look at him shocked because I know what he's saying.
I don't think it was you, if that's what you think. But if you are the only other one that gun, and I completely believe it was Pathiel, but everyone else is going to think it was you. So we must lay low for now.
It's not possible your plans were stolen, were they?
My plans do not need to be stolen in this city. Most of the guards have weapons.
It
One can
could
go
have
missing.
fairly easily have been anything else, but Pathiel will make sure he doesn't look bad. That may end up on us. So I just say once we can leave, we leave. Give the town a couple of weeks rest and then come back hopefully to a town that isn't destroying itself, although it probably will be.
Will be Puffy destroying it. If
But
anything.
for now, we need Pathiel to win the war. When this is all said and done, perhaps we will come back and change this. But for now, this is what we've got.
Okay.
So I'm still having trouble wrapping my head around. If you guys killed Strahd before, Why is he here?
We really don't know. We assume some dark magic brought him back to life.
We're
Whatever
worrying
the
about
cause.
Strahd, but shouldn't we really be worrying about who has the power to bring someone like that through dimensions and back
Honestly,
again?
it might have
Perhaps
been
we should worry about that after Strahd.
after the guy who's going to destroy the entire subcontinent, yes. Once we save the subcontinent, we can look into this further. But for now, we've got to save this. Alright?
Let's just
So-
bring up points of interest.
And it's
It
a
is
fair point,
certainly an idea for the future,
but
but
for
we
now,
have to keep our priorities in check. For now, Strahd is the issue.
aye. Alright, so can we just say we kind of lay low the next couple of days unless we all want to do something?
Does anyone wish to do anything?
No?
Thandon, will you please step into the whisper room? You're going to get a visitor on the first night.
By the way, Carlos would just hand out flyers for the SPR to just some of the poorer people.
Nice.
I would continue my project, but the city's kind of on lockdown, so that's the thing.
Yeah, we've got to leave after this. Anyway,
I don't
so-
think he can get up to the. Could he get up to the place? Well, Shun's not here, so we wouldn't know. I guess he can't leave the gates, so.
No, he cannot. He cannot go on lumberjack spree. Pretty soon, Jeff, you're gonna summon the Lorax, and he's not gonna be happy.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, he will.
He'll kill the Lorax.
Yeah, he just great weapon mastered.
Have you not seen him? He can do like 100 damage.
I wouldn't let anyone kill the Lorax, dude. He's one of my favorite characters.
Man, that was the most unproductive town meeting.
It's just people arguing about him burning an army.
I mean, he
I was
did-
just like, I'm not even gonna step into this. No, it was wrong of him, but at the same time, we're not in a position to where we can choose sides.
We have
We-
little political power, and we also have, dirt. Like theoretically, Carlos
Oh.
could get impeached. He's stolen a slave, dominated person, a house.
the fact that
master.
Margaret didn't threaten us really.
She kind of did.
She kind of did, but it wasn't
She's probably scared of the class. In all honestly, she thinks we're still working with them, together. So it's almost like if she makes a move on us, she thinks she's making a move on the class.
So she's afraid to attack us.
Yeah, she bites House Mountain Beard, and then class bites House Shell. Carlos got Daisy's Daisy, right?
Yes. The animated Daisy.
Yeah, I have Sentient Daisy of Daisy in my inventory. We got it. Oh, so I already have a pet. That's good. Sean never gave experience for last session.
I think that
He
was.
never gave anybody experience.
Oh,
Remember?
that's true.
He said he was gonna figure it out, and then never did.
He said he did. He just never felt like posting it. Unless he posted. But he,
Dude, the town's on lockdown. You can't do that. We're laying low, remember? Laying low. Can't do
Baracus
that.
wasn't Baracus wasn't part of the bad part.
It doesn't. You're a part of House Mountain Beard. We're laying low for now.
No,
We're laying low
this is
for
a
now.
thing Baracus does.
Grandor would tell you that we are laying low. We cannot do that.
Grandor just was like, no. Do what I break the brooms.
I already don't like them. Don't make me do it.
Dude, I really wish I could have had the fucking clown honking for Bashlock.
Shouldn't Jeff have his rage doubled when he crits?
It is.
Well, not on here. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It puts a 0.
Oh no, that's just straight rage damage. Rage does an additional 3 damage.
Well, I didn't know if it doubled with
No,
a crit.
No. He does get extremely lethal crit, which does 4d6 instead of 2d6 extra damage.
Brutal critical.
Yeah, that one.
I can curse someone for 8 hours.
Welcome back. Is
Hello.
Thanos dead this time?
Yeah, he's dead.
And it's not dead this time.
So apparently, I wanted to do something, and Grandor says no.
What does Grander say no? Oh,
Does
no,
Grander
no
get-
broom flying lessons?
Yeah.
No broom flying.
I was like, no, we need to stay low. dude.
Literally and metaphorically.
Literally and
Quite so.
metaphorically.
Alright, laying low for the next couple of days. Eventually unless anyone wants to try anything, the blockade is lifted.
I Outrush blast everyone I see.
Okay.
Rip
And
us.
the falling
And then I
star
go around
is
punching
cleared
random
for,
civilians.
and the falling star is cleared for travel.
Okay. Do we have locked chests? We have like personal chests, right?
I mean, yeah, we
Yeah.
have our own rooms.
We
You
could
have
have
an
made them.
entire watchtower under guard.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my bag of beans in a chest.
We should have used those on the days.
No, I'm gonna
Ah.
put.
Now we don't
Uh.
even get to use them at some random time.
Alright.
Still this bag of
My
beans?
dog is very upset.
Yeah, we
Yes,
still
dude.
haven't used them.
Perhaps,
still haven't
gentlemen, you
used
will
at least
need to
one.
also discuss where you will be going.
Can you take
There's
us
the
to the map so I can
Dying
show you?
Woods. There's Ilford. There's that lake.
I was gonna say we should start looking for those items and go to the lake, or we could go to Ilford.
We
They're
could go
both
to the
good
Dying
options.
Woods.
Ooh, the Dying Woods, too.
All of those are good options.
Is there
The
actually
dying-
any information on my armor? Or the armor?
The information on your armor was, interestingly enough, the last known owner of that armor was a man named Harald.
Oh, he was just killed.
Harald,
No, that was his son.
the armor gets
Kinda
passed
killed one
down.
of your best leads, dude. They killed your best lead to get to it. I'm sorry.
You're a twisted
Whoever-
man, Sean.
I know. I'm an awful,
Whoever-
awful human.
Whoever killed that guy is
Love
dead. I
Well-
will kill whoever did that.
Yep.
It's actually you this whole time.
Oh! Oh! Alright, so, where you going?
I guess to the lake, since our only lead for the armor is, Rip. Unless we want to try to find the guy who killed him, but it's going to
Or
be
we
pretty
can go
hard
to
for
the
us to do
woods.
that because we're going to be looked at super.
I have a question. If I got the bullet that killed him, could I scry?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, technically you
yeah.
could.
We could have done that a while ago. Like
But
before
at the same
thing
time,
went up.
You have to get the bullet though.
how likely is it that the bullet is still going to be there if it?
I mean, we could be like, hey,
The body's
we have-
definitely gone. It would.
It's been a
look really-
day, and I would need you to go to where he was killed. He was at his old place by the Coliseum. I would need you to make some investigation checks, just to get in there and make an investigation check.
How
Are we
do
doing
you-
it?
Let's go. I will.
We can rewind a day. You had 2
Okay.
days to do this, and you're
That's true. It just.
Oh boy.
I feel like it would have looked weird for us to go.
unfortunately you were not
I-
able to find the bullet.
Using
Go
my
ahead.
inspiration.
Okay.
So if you roll it.
Unfortunately, you are not able to find the bullet.
Been helping him. No, it's fine. I should have. But
The DC was
no,
3,
I
you're
wouldn't have
okay.
helped him. Yeah, the DC was 3. You're fine.
All right. Unable to find the bullet. Unable to find any trace of what happened. You just know from the description that he was attacked from an unknown direction from a great distance, and was shot with some sort of firearm.
So basically, myself or any of the guards,
Or someone else who has a firearm.
or someone else with a firearm,
Someone else
an
with a
unknown
firearm.
person.
Just, I mean, it could even be someone from the clasp who somehow stole a firearm. Regards. I mean, it
I
could
did
happen.
recommend that idea at the time, that someone stole a gun.
Would they have been able to pull a shot off like that, though? It was a very good shot.
I'm sure if you
It
stole a
was a
gun,
It was
Wow.
a trained shot.
Yeah, so probably
I've-
not.
Someone who was proficient in firearms shot that man.
I've heard of unknown assailants that appear on a 100 when you finger bang people.
That is only me though.
that's only with Thandon. But you
Uh,
know, Thandon has been going missing these. I'm just kidding.
And then it's just been randomly finger banging people.
Yeah, that's
And then I
what's
got
been
lucky
happening.
Whoa,
You got lucky one day.
Okay, moving on. Where are
Alright,
you
so-
going?
To the lake or the forest?
Lake, Forest, or Ilford?
Or let's just go
Marcus's
due
vote is
west.
the forest.
Just
we
due
can-
west.
Go check out the forest and then stop by, then go to Ilford.
No one wants to go west.
Where's
Are
west?
we on west?
Yeah, isn't Varney like
Basically,
the most
yeah, you're
west?
west.
I know exactly where we are.
Couldn't we
You
go?
wanna do west?
What if we go clockwise? Just go north and just go clockwise on the continent. For what we
Sure.
need.
I mean, not over Strahd, but
Okay.
Gotta kill him at some point.
might as well take a giant airship with us.
They got ballistas and a catapult.
If only we had those Minotaurs.
If
Then
only
we
they
could
had
have
trebuchets
two
on it.
ballistas.
I
Of
vote the
course it
lake.
does.
I think the lake is fine. For obvious reasons.
Maracus votes Forest. You vote Lake.
Let's
Try
do
this
it.
vote
Susan
Lake.
votes Lake.
I
I
will.
think it's majority lake, but
1 second. Last night when Esmeralda visited me, she warned me about Ilford. Apparently, no one has heard word, and there has been no trade with that city in over 2 weeks.
ooh, yes.
Maybe there's a plague.
Could be a plague. It could be that the city is on lockdown. It could be a number of things. Most of them are not good.
All of
Either
them are not
way,
good.
it's probably Strahd.
It's probably Strahd. Now we were saying it's all up to you. If we need
Forest
to go
and
to
Ilford?
Ilford, let's go to Ilford. But
Can we see the map?
I mean, we could either walk through the forest and get to Ilford, or we can fly to Ilford.
Yes, that's the lake, and the forest is this.
Yeah. Like, if we were to walk, we would be going through there.
Isn't there an interesting
Or
tower?
we could also just fly.
There's an
there's,
interesting tower with a cloak of interestingness,
So
of proverbial might that might be there.
we could just
We could go back
Go-
to walking around everywhere.
And you also cannot walk to Ilford.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
maybe we go like something like that. Like
the issue right now is what we're saying is Ilford is dying. We don't know what's happening, but something's happening. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So if we do what you're suggesting, then Ilford could be destroyed by the time we get there, or
what
swarmed
would be
with
the
Black Knights, or
estimated travel time to go like that?
We can't.
3 days north to the lake. 3 days back south to the Cotian Forest. 2 days from there to Ilford
And that's by airship?
by airship.
that's 8 days of travel.
Oh, we
That's-
can take an airship to get to the places? I thought we had.
Yeah, you still
And
have
yes.
you still have the
we
falling
still
star.
have our falling star friends.
I
You're
meant
currently
like.
banging one of the
Yeah,
Yes,
you
I
are
know,
members.
but I'm saying I didn't know that we could go to places that didn't have docks.
I mean,
We'll just have to be
There's
careful
just-
when
Or
we get
just
off.
jump off.
yeah, you just jump off.
You just have to be a little careful. But
Watch the landing.
I have an
Yeah.
interesting like physics mechanic thing. If
Go
I
for it.
fall
Go ahead.
and I'm at least 500 feet above the ground, could I dimension door onto the ground safely?
Your
No, because
momentum
you
might carry
maintain
over.
momentum.
Yeah.
Now, if you start falling and it's less than 500, yes, sure.
now, what if you
But it
make
would
the door spit you out like portal style up a little bit, and then you come down?
I could just levitate down, just like slowly or surely.
Mhm. All right, I would be
8
3
days
days
total
direct
travel.
travel to Ilford, 8 days with the total travel if you were going to be doing it that way.
I think I don't. If it's already bad, I don't. I don't know. We could. I just feel unprepared. But especially if the city is dying. But at the same time, it could be better if we just go now before it gets worse. I'm all ears if anyone wants to do anything else.
Fine with this path.
If we had a super strong item of legend, it'd be
It would definitely
Uh,
help.
possibly
Now,
be
Grandor,
easier.
you would also, of course, know that
The hammer is
the
shattered.
legend said that the hammer is
I'm not.
shattered.
We could come back for the hammer, but we do need something to help us.
And
Like that?
you know also that Grom was somewhere lurking in the forest. The fourth of Straw's lieutenants.
So we go to the forest, we'll probably fight Grom. We go to the lake, we're gonna have to go and forge the hammer, which I could recall us back, but then we'd have to wait for the airship anyways. But we could do that. There's also the Tower of Rage, which has the cloak, which is apparently very good.
allegedly the cloak.
Allegedly very
Allegedly.
good. Allegedly.
Allegedly has the cloak too.
And I mean, who knows what's on there? It's literally called the Tower of Rage. It's probably
Yeah, who knows what will
That's where all Bashlock's rages goes. Instead of it's where,
That's why he's
that's
not
a-
raging.
that's his suppressed rage.
Now, what we could do is, go here to Ilford and then just Cadian Forest to probably the Tower of Rage to the Hammer and then back.
That might make the most sense.
All right.
What's happened first? The forest dying or Ilford dying?
I know the forest was dead on our way back here.
Well, the forest dying really sucks, but Ilford dying sucks a bit more because
I don't know, my girlfriend might.
If the forest, do you really want the Fae to get angered?
Maybe we can
The
get
Fae
the
left the forest a long time ago.
Who said that?
Who
Crystal.
said that?
Crystal. Okay. I was just making sure it wasn't like And then Irina appeared.
Roll initiative.
I've done that to you already. I'm
You
not gonna
have,
make you
you've
do-
done
I'm
that
not gonna
to
do
us.
it again. Not doing that to you again.
It's a sad thought.
I still think we should go to Ilford.
What if we show up there and then we perish with the city?
Well then,
Maybe we should get more prepared.
We definitely need, if we're going to go there first, we definitely need some precaution.
well, we could go get the items first. I'm saying we can't. It's just risky because what if the forces get stronger before we get there?
Okay, so
I
we
don't
stop
think
the horse and we go to Ilford.
I don't think we land in Ilford. I think we make if we can, a recon. Because it could be as little as a disease, well, relatively little, or big as Shot himself.
Well, couldn't you just scry Ilford?
Have anything from Ilford?
Do you have to?
Let's go
I'm sure.
talk to some merchants and see if I can get anything from Ilford, but they've
I'm sure
been
there's
trading for
something
2
on the
weeks.
Falling Star. Like even if it's
That's
not
true.
recent,
Uh,
you've played it with Ilford before, haven't you?
Do you also know anyone from Ilford that you could scry upon?
Do we?
Well, you could always
Crystal.
scry. Oh, you don't
No,
know
she's
her.
not from Ilford.
No,
Have you
we
been
have
to
to
Ilford?
scry on a person. Like
I've been to Ilford, but I honestly, I don't know. It seems dangerous, but it might be more dangerous if we don't go.
Do you know of anyone in Ilford? Specifically?
I have a friend. His name is Martin Gale. He owns a pub in Ilford that you might be able to. Oh, we need to get to the Falling Star. I have a mug from his pub.
all right, to the Falling Star then. Let's go. Cornelius, take good care of my pup. And I walk away.
You could bring the puppy with us onto the.
No, the puppy is staying with Cornelius.
Okay.
Okay. Back on the Falling Star, Crystal goes to her quarters, brings back a mug with a very large purple M on the front of it. Here, this should help. He's an elderly dwarf with black hair and green eyes. Do you wish to attempt to scry?
Alright. You're gonna have to help me with this. So
Go ahead, link the spell.
it's a big spell.
Basically, you concentrate on the target. Okay, I just wanted to check on on how it will make it. Now it's secondhand knowledge and everything, so he gets bonuses on it. But I do believe he's not going to bother making it because you sit down on the deck of the Falling Star. And you concentrate for a moment. As the spell takes hold, your consciousness is pulled from your body and forward into that of a separate being. And you rush through blurred landscapes and unseeable terrain until you quickly dive down from a city to a neighborhood, into a house, and in front of a man standing at a countertop, twitching a little bit. You just see his back first, and all you see is scrapes all along the sides of his arms, and he slowly turns and he's almost rabid. His eyes are wide and he's frothing at the mouth. It does appear to be an elderly gnome with black hair and green eyes.
Dwarf.
And his flesh is not rotting, he's alive, but he seems feral in some way. And as you observe this, the spell begins to pull back, and it seems as it pulls back, you see the room and everything. It's mainly just like it was abandoned. Make a perception check. It was abandoned maybe just over 2 weeks ago. There's the preparations from what looked like a breakfast on the table, but the eggs are rotting. What was a fresh orange cut is now dried and withered. Dishes in the sink are not done and rusty. I'm sitting in water the entire time. And the spell begins to fade, and you pull back, and your eyes become your own. You are back in your body on the deck of the Falling Star.
Has Carlos ever cried before?
Everything alright?
I was right to some degree. There seems to be some sorts of plague or something. They've got almost, I'm gonna say, rabies.
Babies.
They've,
Describe it to me.
they were is frothing at the mouth with claw marks, and it seemed to be abandoned his room, just completely left to mess at 2 weeks.
Have I? Has Grandor
Like,
like a sickness of any sort?
I'd say make a religion check in this case. Grandor?
Yeah.
You have heard of something similar to this, where entities who were having their souls suppressed and their ego suppressed would turn feral and take instruction blindly.
Do I know how it happens, or is that all I know?
Usually, with a 20, yes. Usually, you would know that usually there is an entity of some power or an artifact that controls and suppresses the afflicted one's souls so that they may be easily commanded. It is some of the most evil divine magic known.
Oh God. Oh dear
Because-
Morden.
What further you know about it is evil, not in the sense that there is evil magics that will kill you. This evil magic will not. You are effectively trapped, unable to die in limbo until either you are completely destroyed or your soul is released and returned to its body. And if the body is too worn or in some cases rotted, the soul would be then released and the person would die instead of be reinvigorated with their soul.
Well, I relay all of that to them. This is the worst divine magic I've heard of.
I think that settles what our course of action is.
With our 401k.
Correct.
I mean, these days, you have to get a Roth. You've got to get yourself into an IRA, just because you're just not doing yourself any favor if you don't diversify.
I'm gonna settle down with Esmeralda. And, you know,
So to Ilford.
Yeah, that seems like the plan at the moment.
I don't know what you saw. Was it only him? Did you get any outside view at all, or was it just him?
I saw a decent neighborhood that maybe someday Esmeralda
With your
and
21
Tim-
perception check, the table was set for 3. But you only saw the one in that brief time that you were there.
what was that about me and Esmeralda?
It was quite a nice neighborhood if you two ever decide to settle down.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that information.
I don't know if
Perhaps
it's
there'll
very
be
nice
more
at the moment.
vacancies soon.
There's also a table set for 3, but it's only one. What's a lonely feral man?
Thane, Captain Thane. Is he here? I have no idea if he's here.
He's been
I mean,
no,
we're on
he's
the
been
ship.
leaning up against one of the ballasts the entire time.
It's time to set
Aye.
off.
It is. Crystal, all speed. And you
He
begin
isn't calling
traveling.
her by her nickname?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I thought he.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Raven Song, all speed. It's not her nickname, it's her chosen name. He doesn't actually know her real name. We've been using it so much because Baracus uses it all the time.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Just make the DM's life harder. Just kidding.
I'm not making it harder. It's the one I was told.
Okay. Than and I will assume that you're taking your typical spot on the nest.
Obviously.
Grandor is going to be adventurous. He's actually going. Oh
Grandor,
god,
you
he's
should
going to
go above
puke.
deck.
But he's going above deck.
Ooh.
Not near the side, but
Con
he
save.
wants... Yeah, I know. With advantage, right?
Con save.
Yeah, still okay.
You're actually, you know what? Maybe a little better with the air rushing, rushing by you. You feel the surges still, but it's actually not as bad up on deck as it was below. And
Baracus tries
you're
to
starting to, I
pull
guess,
up
get
to
used
the
to it a little
side.
bit. You're not quite sure about the sides yet, but
But it's good.
maybe
Right here is
on the
good.
3rd day you get enough courage to climb to the forecastle and look.
Nope.
Baracus was gonna
No,
try to pull him over to the
this
side.
is good. This is
This
perfectly
good.
fine. We're good here. Okay.
What are you good?
Baracus was gonna try to pull him over to the side so we
I am a very sturdy dwarf.
I'm
Okay.
trying.
Opposed grapple check.
So strength or acrobatics?
Your
You have
strength
to make a
versus his strength. Your athletics versus his athletics or acrobatic.
My athletics. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta beat a 20.
Oh my
Oh, you
god.
did!
Oh, I did it!
Okay.
I am a
Grandor
strong
just.
monk.
Yeah, you are. Jesus. So
Wait, how is your athletics plus 6?
probably got
Because I'm
proficiency in it.
I'm proficient in it, yeah.
So
Gosh.
he
Athletics is stupid
he actually surprisingly Baracus has been training, and he just takes you and you yanks you over to the side.
Put him in the bottle. I'm just kidding.
Two hands very firmly grasping the railing, holding a little bit far back, I'm assuming, from the edge. But you now see the ground rushing by.
I try to grab him,
about 200 feet below you.
but I'm very scared if you can't tell. I'm attempting to re-grapple him.
You gonna try to
Grappling?
grab me?
Yeah, I'm grabbing you.
Okay.
You beat it, yeah.
Yes.
You go to grab at him, but he
And
ducks his
puke
head and
Come on, look. It's just the ground.
Boy, if you don't let go of me, I'll kill you.
I mean, I'm not gonna like hold him there. I just wanted to see what he would do.
I kick him and walk away.
your kick. Okay. You guys are moving all speed and actually get there about
We would not have
midday.
a dock in town.
Yeah, about midday on the second day, you're starting to arrive at Ilford. And being up on the crow's nest, then, I'd like you to start making a perception check for me.
Cannonballs now hail the ship.
Can I say I had a help action from my friend?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
In that case, it doesn't change
You
what you see
everything.
because
Hey!
that was
Hey.
enough for you to see what you needed to see. Looking through the streets of Ilford, and shortly as you approach, the others go by. The streets are deserted, empty, seemingly frozen in time. Weeks-old fruit rotting on carts, baskets and litters abandoned where they were carried. They are completely deserted and eerily silent. The only sound as you fly over the city is that of your own airship and those currently docked at the airport.
Again, I don't recommend docking.
Alright, goody. Let's try to settle perhaps a mile or two out. Walk.
As you fly over, you do see in the area near the city center. You only see it for a moment, but with your crit perception, you you spot for just a moment something that doesn't seem to belong there. Large black obelisk of some sort.
Shoot the obelisk with the artillery that we have. I think.
That might
Is there
not be
anything special
stupid.
about the obelisk?
You want to swing back and look?
Like, I mean, if we
No,
destroy
it's
the
fine.
obelisk, that might do something good.
It might be.
Or it's
But
just a ticking time bomb.
it could be anything. No, we'll go with the original plan. Set down, mile or two out.
Setting down off on the far, far skirts of the city, you get a rope ladder lowered down, and you're able to land off of the airship. Captain Thane says, "We'll be back here in 3 days, or if I hear anything else.
Aye.
Good luck."
Stay
Do
safe.
we have a way of contacting?
Nope.
Thane throws you something, Fandon, and it looks like almost a toy gun. Point it to the sky. We'll see you.
Oh, it's a flare.
Very well.
Listen, if things go real bad, I have a spell that makes me yell really loud.
We're
You
not
hear
going
We
to
me?
be
also
nearby.
have word of recall. We could technically just get back.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be in
Also-
sight of that. We won't be in any form of earshot.
If you don't hear from us in 3
It's-
days, and you fly over and you don't see us, I have a spell that will take us back. Right? Worst comes to worst, leave us behind. We'll have a way home. Okay?
Very well.
Safe
Good luck.
travels.
And they lift off, and you guys are
Testing.
on
Oh,
the
didn't wrong. Okay.
outskirts of Ilford. You'll be approaching from
This is a very
Yeah.
unmarked map.
This map is very familiar to Jacob.
Yeah.
you'll be approaching from the north. Coming up to
Very
it, it doesn't take any perception checks to see that it's completely empty. You would recall from your flyover, the obelisk was about here.
Square in the center of town.
Of
Mhm.
course. Is
Even the
gate
obelisk is
open?
abandoned?
You do not see anyone.
And where are we?
Yeah, where are we right now?
You're approaching the north gate.
Okay.
Is the gate open or closed?
The gate is wide open. There is no one tending it.
I'll go in first.
No, I'm going in first.
All right, you run in together, and again,
he's running. He's
walking.
going to first.
I'm
And it
just
doesn't
trying to stay ahead of the party. I don't want anyone else to die.
As you saw from the skies, all of the streets are deserted. There's no one out here. There's nothing going on. You do not see anyone. You do not hear anything.
I'm gonna keep my weapon drawn for this.
Are you heading towards the obelisk?
Perhaps we should, maybe not a perimeter, but circle around a bit before we go to the obelisk. Make sure we won't get flanked.
Okay.
So we'll go.
Like this.
What if we split the party?
No.
Okay. As you start heading forward after about 20 minutes or so of walking through eerie silence, you round a corner and you hear a small clang, like a bucket hitting something. And looking forward, there is a woman standing there with another man.
Oh, you're just drinking.
And they're just
They're just
mostly
drinking.
just ambling about. You're about
Do they look
200 feet from them.
off in any way?
Perception check. They're far away. It'll be very hard for you to see. Not for Thandon to see. But they're very far away. But Thandon, instinctively you raise your what's it called again? Now?
Your scope?
Or do you just bring the scope up?
He has
Not
not
mounted?
named. He has not given us the new name of his gun. So
He doesn't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah,
No, he doesn't
I do
have
raise
to.
the gun.
You raise your gun and you
We're
can
just
see
never actually
that
gonna learn the name of the new gun.
from before, Krellis had described they had scratches and frothy faces and crazy eyes. They seem to have that. They don't seem to be attacking each other, and they don't seem to have even noticed you.
Hey, I don't know if this is a super metagaming question, but with my religion checker, counted as undead. Or you want me to roll another?
They would not be counted as undead.
Okay.
They are not dead.
I
They
assumed
do not see us yet. We can just sneak around them.
Okay.
Grandor makes a giant cling with his armor. I'm just kidding.
Grandor
mean,
trips
by-
and falls.
With your stealth, it's possible he will.
That's not unlikely. So we're gonna try to sneak around.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Give me some stealth checks.
It could have been so good.
Could have
Could
been.
have. Okay. Okay. And a bashlock, please. I think he's dead. What do we do?
Jeff.
Jeff.
I'm here. Shut up.
If honestly, if you're not here for this, your party might die. Okay. All right. That's enough. It was group stealth check. So you're able to sneak around with
I covered you on my own.
Thandon and Krylos basically, holding on to the clanky bits of your armor.
I mean, to be fair, Bashlock did more than Krylos did.
Yeah, but Bashlock is Bashlock, and wasn't here for most of this.
We're all sneaking in, and then Bashlock comes in afterwards.
So, heading down. The music's gonna change a little bit.
I mean, to be fair, that music was still pretty creepy.
He's
Not like
gonna freak-
not like horror creepy, but like intense creepy.
As you start walking through the
Oh God!
last, I'm sorry.
Just
Why
the
did
name
you-
of the music. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You see a woman. As you turn this corner, you see the pillar, and you see a woman sitting on top of the pillar.
Of course, that's where she's just gonna be. Can
She seemed to notice us.
The woman, she does not yet notice you. You're about 200 feet away again.
we try to see if we can? Does she like the others? I don't know. We're gonna look.
Okay.
I'm gonna look.
I obviously would be looking too, or staring right
That's
at her.
fine. All right. You can tell pretty easily that she's not like the others. She sits in black armor with a spear crossing her legs, kind of just sitting and staring off into the distance. She has black wings that are folded up above her shoulders.
God damn it! I knew we should have used the ballista. I forgot that you made her like an angel in the image.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That
Perception.
was
Yeah.
perception.
Mhm.
Oh man.
So
Can
do we
I-
recognize her as Irina, or
You at this distance with that don't recognize who it is.
But I mean, it's a dark angel of death.
Yeah.
Sitting on top of a black obelisk. We know
Yeah.
it's bad.
We
You get
do
that
not
impression.
engage. If we do not know the state of the town, if they are all brainwashed, so to speak, they might come to her defense, and then we are fighting the entire city.
I
I am a badass, but I am not that much of a badass.
Oh, great.
She looks up.
does she see us?
Of course, she does.
And she calls out, "I've been waiting for you. Do you like my new toy?"
I will approach.
Oh, God. Wait, does she also have the armor now?
No.
It would have. Oh my god, I would be so mad if she had the armor too. Like now that the other guy's dead, it would be great if she took it.
I am surprised to see you.
I expected you would be coming. Do you like my obelisk?
It is fascinating.
Strahd gave it to me. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
The beast who killed me and turned me when you failed to protect my brother and I.
You were revenged. He was dead.
I remember the void. The place I was after you killed me again.
I mean, I don't
We
think
released you
can.
from what he made.
The place I was when I heard him again. He promised vengeance. I was promised war. I agreed. Here I am. She raises her spear, red haft with a milky white tip, drastically contrasting the seeping blackness coming from this obelisk. And she leaps down. All of this rage, the hate. I kept it all for you. I was brought back to exact my revenge, to bring war, to bring vengeance upon this world.
This world
You.
has not done anything to you.
You are next. That is what we pick up next week.
Yep.
I was expecting us to pick up once we saw her